welcome along. We are live. Apologies, we were trying to get an interview with all the players on the stream. However, the game's came too thick and fast. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have a little wander around and have a yarn to some of the players while these guys are warming up, and then we'll get into the game. Alrighty, so as we come over here, I've found the three of them talking: Jamie Hilton-Jones, Mark Cleaver, and John Hurring. How are we, boys?
Yeah, good, mate.
Yeah, well, smiles all the way around, I think. Yeah, yep.
All right, so obviously this is one of the key weekends in terms of the DPNZ calendar. We all know what's at stake. There's a place on the stage. I mean, I think you two have both been there before. Obviously, you know, first time for you, Jamie. You're hoping
for that first chance, so yeah.
So what does that kind of mean? You know, kind of obviously we turn up to these every month. You play every day for multiple hours. Like, what does it mean to get that sort of exposure? And we'll start with John.
Yeah, I suppose the biggest goal was trying to stay in that top three, so we don't have to qualify. To try not to qualify would be the ultimate goal. It comes down today to say we'll see how we go today. But yeah, no, it means everything. Like you can't be playing on stage, mate. Like that is the epitome of for us in New Zealand to play the pros. So if you can get a chance to do it, then mate, get amongst it, eh?
Yeah, nice. And obviously, Mark, like you're off to Germany in like 3 weeks, so you've already locked in a stage, you know, this year. Well, how would it feel to be able to go back to back? And do you reckon that would make you way stronger for Auckland coming off the back of the World Cup?
I've always felt confident when I play on the stage, but those pros just have another edge. They that's their living. That's what they do. I go to work and I push a plastering trowel and sanding, so the body's. Yeah, it's hard because club nights you can play some good darts and some real crappy darts. But I mean, to stand on that stage in front of the New Zealand crowd, that's amazing. You know, it's a great big buzz, as you call it. Yeah, it gets adrenaline going. Yeah,
nice. And obviously, Jamie, you've been looking to do this. I mean, what would it mean to you to actually, you know, kind of, because you're kind of a little bit further back, but you're definitely still in the mix for it. I mean, what would it mean to do that over this weekend?
Yeah, it'd be special for me because obviously these fellas all here have done it all before and they've been there, done that, and lived the life as dart players I could only dream of doing. I only could dream of doing half of what they've done. So, yeah, the biggest goal for me is getting a chance on that TV stage, and could be amazing, could be a disaster, but you don't know until you're there. So, yeah, they've set a great standard in darts throughout, not just this year, but every year. And, yeah, obviously it's inspiring, but, yeah, I want to do all I can to hopefully get a chance. And obviously qualifying on points would have been a dream come true, but all I can do now is, yeah, have a good day today and put myself in a position to get through the playoff, which is an absolute, yeah, you're going through the ring of fire there, but, I mean, done it before in big events, so... Yeah, I'm just glad to still be in the competition, but yeah, it's a huge goal to be on stage, and I'll just do all I can, and whatever happens, happens.
Awesome. No, that's been, and I mean, over again, seems to happen every time something's on the line. It gets the Pro Tour before, and then everything changes, and it gets real tight again. So Ben Robb's joined us as well. Hello, Ben. How are you going? We're just talking about that stage experience. You know, kind of what does it mean to really nail it in early and not have to rely on the qualifier in July?
Oh yeah, because you said the qualifiers last year. Nothing's guaranteed, so we're all fighting for the same 3 spots, so interesting. Everyone's capable, so try and put it in your own hands and don't leave it in the hands of others and just do what you got to do.
Yeah, nice. And again, anyone can answer this one, but how much have you been looking at the points? Like, do you know at what point somebody else needs to go out?
We all know. We all know.
100%. I'm looking.
I try not to.
I'll pitch in on that. Yeah, I had a good idea coming into the weekend, but as soon as the weekend started, you're not looking at it. It's just, you lose, you get frustrated, but you play your own game, and if it happens, it happens. But being an outsider, it's like the last thing you want to do is add more pressure to yourself. So just throw the darts and hopefully you do all right. But yeah, you can't be vouching on other results happening and trying to be in your favour. You just got to take care of what you've got to do. And if you're in a position where it's not going to happen, you've only got yourself to blame.
Yeah.
Once you're in the heat of the moment, you generally forget about the points. You look into it beforehand, and then you just start playing like yesterday, whatever, and just oblivious. So you just hope like crap you get good points, but you don't think about it once you play.
Yeah. So get the calculator out before the weekend, and then just wait to see where the chips lie.
Well, look at the tour this whole year. The standings have changed every weekend, so
As they.
yeah.
But it's not only us knowing what we got to do, it's everyone else knows what we got to do, and the pressure. Oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. You need this points, you need that. And it's like, I play darts.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, well, there's so many good players that are like way outside our rankings that are so dangerous that you've got to be good enough to get over. That's probably what I think at the moment is the key. Is like there's so many players that can knock you out just like that.
Yeah.
And you got to be good enough to get past that.
You got a ranking, they want it.
Yeah.
So they want you
You
more.
always targets.
A lot of players here could have a 20-point day and throw a spanner in the works, especially if they catch them in the last 32 and you're not guaranteed any points, so you just go to work.
Go to work.
Go to work. I like that. That's a common phrase on this tour. Hey, go to work. I like it.
But then we always talking with like, all right, we'll just go to work. What happens, happens.
Yeah.
The better man on the day wins. So it happens.
All right, so what I'm going to do is predictions. All right, who's going to be the top three? Who do we reckon is going to nail it today? We're not going to. Come on.
I don't even know. Where do we currently stand? These three?
No, we won't go near that one.
not touching
All
it.
right, no, that's fine. No.
Yeah, I'd always say Matt.
That's what I was fully expecting all of you to go.
I back Phil, but he might just slip outside the top three and come in fourth.
Maybe
Mate.
just. It depends if I meet Marley
Consolation.
Prime.
Consolation.
Depends if I bump into Marley on route.
I think John Herring and Ben Robb, I reckon they'll be secure. It comes down to me really.
Yeah.
So I'm at their bottom. So.
I mean, again, it's really exciting for this weekend.
To me, it's too close to even say that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. If you put yourself there, we all. So I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no,
Well,
I
that's
mean,
you.
all right, Ben's gone off to go and play. Oh, yeah, we're out the way.
Let me quickly add to what Ben's saying. It is too close to call, and that's what everyone in darts wants. You don't want it to be just all in the clear and the top three are the top three since the first event. So, yeah, it's exciting for fans of darts and players alike to be there with a chance, but yeah, the top three have earned their position so far, and now it's up to the rest of us to put a bit of pressure on and hopefully get in, and if not, then we've got to pull finger and man up when it comes to the playoff, which isn't the position we want to be in, but then that's the price you pay for not being in the top three.
Yeah, very true. And I mean, like the standard on the tour is that high, and Ben made it flips and flops all the time. So in terms of like what you're giving the fans at the minute, like it's awesome to see. It's nice and tight. I just want to wish you all luck for today. Go smash it. Go to work, as you say, and let's see who makes that top three.
Yeah, mate.
All the best, lads.
All right, we'll go and get into the game that's on the stream and start commentating on that. Thank you, boys. Good luck. Alrighty, and there was a great interview there with the four of them. Nobody wants to call it, which is not surprising. And now we're just making our way over to the commentary booth. Trying to stay out of the way of all the action. A very busy room here again. Over 86 competitors.
Yeah.
Jonny missed it. Jonny missed the interview, but that's fine. When you're as good as he is, you can do what you like.
Thing is, you got to pay for his time, though. He must be happy to come in.
And we got Damien Unuka, the coach, versus Zacarno King. I've never, I don't think I've seen Zacarno play. Oh, I have seen him play before. Very solid player. Currently 2-0 up against the coach. Coach a fan favourite on the stream. Know the guys back at Wellington will be watching. Shout out to Wellington Darts. Always a pleasure. The 164 left, he goes just underneath. Coach is one that's been growing in confidence the more that he's played on the tour. When he first started, and again, it's a pretty similar story with most people that come on the Pro Tour, is, kind of just to qualify was a big challenge, and now he's qualifying in pretty much every single Pro Tour, and it's the same as the growth with Shambles, the con man. He's playing on the next board. You might see him there in the back of your screen, sporting the new shirt. Again, massive shout out to TP Clothing, do an absolutely outstanding job of making dart shirts. We are going to be doing some work with them in the near future around some drowning prevention dart shirts, which is really exciting. So Damien's got the 45. It's the big number. And looks like that was just outside, 20 left. Zacarno coming back for... and Damien comes back for the 20. Some quick maths. Damien will be disappointed that he didn't put that one away, but he gets another shot at it. Bounce out from Zacarno there. That looked like it bounced out the double two. Oh, he pings the double five. One of my favourites. He does love a double five. So 2-1 now, the score will catch up, there it is. A fairly solid start, 68 plays a 60 average here. Wants to find that treble. A support crew for Shambles in the background. You can hear Gobbler taking up the Tata mode of supporting the player, really getting in behind him. Shambles going for a little walk. Oh, well, coach hits a 1-2-1. Great darts. Could have been an 81. Finds that treble bed again. Wants to find one more. Dropping with the dart won't help that, but he's very good at picking that up and putting it back down again. He's like Tim Brown. Reference to the Wellington Phoenix there of old.
Oh, sorry.
Put it back a little bit. No, put it. Look, God, it has kicked off in the commentary booth here. We have upset a lot of people in the background just by simply tilting the TV slightly. We were trying to get a better angle for the commentary, but there's too many fans. I think there's a happy medium. That could be a happy medium, I think. Zacarno way ahead. Just move back and then it's all about angles, boys. It's all about angles. Oh, didn't fancy the Shanghai. We all love a bit of cricket.
Well, if Jonny and Tukes got on the commentary, they could have the best seat in the house, but they just want to stand and watch.
They could.
One day we'll get Jonny Tata on the commentary. It'll be a special day. We probably want to hear from Ra more than Jonny, to be fair, but the man behind the man. Look at Shambles in the background there.
Jonny has disappeared out of the room. That's not what he was after. Oh, and he's busted that. The coach has got an opportunity here to come back and draw level. He'll want to ping it first dart. He's a first dart merchant, that's for sure. Just under it. Oh, lovely second dart, and he pulls it back to twos apiece. Coach starting to assert his dominance a little bit here. He would have wanted more than a 45. He's definitely got the momentum in this game. Zacarno went 2-0 up really quickly, and then Damo's fought hard to come back. As it's the last 64, it's the first of 4. Oh, and he'll be upset with the 24. Just wants to keep it straight here, try and drop it down a little bit. Oh, that was a good dart. Professional darts. Great first one. Is he going to back it up with another one? Oh, he did, but it wasn't quite the treble he was hoping for. Great catch there. Great catch for the 81. Leaves himself 257. Coach wants to get himself down quite a bit here.
I see Mark Cozzy's been knocked out by the Renegade Renault, so we'll be... he's just behind. After his disappointment, I'm sure we'll be having him on commentary for the next few hours. If you're tuning in for Mark Cozzy, you've got a treat this afternoon.
And losing to Nicole is, most people lose to Nicole. There's no shame in that whatsoever. He's a good player. He had his head down, but he won't take long. He'll rest, recover, recuperate, and he'll be back in 5 minutes better than ever.
That's all it takes. 5 minutes for Cozzy, and they've forgotten about it. He'll be commentating. Maybe that's where his true talent lies. Who knows?
Just goes back to being a legend.
Round the boards. We'll wait for this leg to finish up.
Just went over the top of the 18s last time. Will he be able to pop it in this time? He knows where it is. It's not there. Oh, he pings it for a 3-2 lead.
Connor shambles Nolan, 2-1 down against Puni Nataki. We've got Tommy Gunn McCulloch, 3-1 up. Caleb Hope, 3-1 up. David Prangley, 3-1 up on Emilio Hovell Grace. Josh Roberts, 3-0 up.
Lovely hundy there from Damien.
Brian Corbett, 3-1 up. Just showed up today, I believe. Wasn't here yesterday.
Gets back with a solid 99 in this leg. Coach just needs to keep his head here, keep focused, focus on the board. Alright, a 375. Needs to get at least one big treble here, you feel. Really put his foot down, try and get the win done as early as he possibly can. You never want to be taking it to a last leg decider, because anything can happen in a last leg decider, unless it would appear that you're Mark Cleaver, in which case take it to the last leg. And there's a solid. He needs to go another one, or unlucky 62.
Zach made the last 32 yesterday, bumped into Haupai and went down 4-2, but got a couple of legs against Hopes. Averaged a 60, 65, but yeah, he had a good showing there. And most people lose to Hopes, but yeah, he showed no fear, took a couple of legs. As the Stingray
got on past.
God knows if he wants to talk or not, but we always like hearing from the Stingray. He's always got something to say.
He does.
Oh, here we go. We're going to hear...
Some call him a fountain of knowledge.
Well, fountain of knowledge, if you'd listened to me, I would have told you not to give CC that trophy on Friday night. For those of you that aren't watching, didn't watch the Friday night, there was a beautiful... what would you describe it as? A large dart as a trophy.
An oversized.
But apparently the stem and flight system didn't work that well and it's now in two pieces, so...
That was user error as opposed to the trophy, you know. What happens when you try and jam something in your bag?
You'd think you guys from Wellington should know more not to trust CC with 24-inch pieces of plastic, but... Anyway, guys, I'm sure we'll hopefully contact you before we go to Germany for the World Cup, and if not, I might get Mark to try to do some little interviews and flick them to you, and all the best for the rest of the day.
Yeah, well, good luck for Germany. Go and smash it. The Stingray is also the New Zealand manager, I believe. Is that right?
Yep, and as I said yesterday, which is officially Mark Cleaver's caregiver.
Yeah. And what a job that is. What a job.
Sounds easier than it probably is.
Now, look, as we had a bit of a trial run yesterday trying to get Mark out of the dart hall, and as you know, he's got to cuddle everyone twice before he leaves.
No, awesome. Well, good luck with it, Stu. We really wish you, Mark, and Hopes all the best while you're over there.
See you all right away. I've tidied up, I've cleaned the pub and all that. You guys heading back tonight?
Oh, that was a solid finish there. Great finish by Zach. Takes it to a last legger. A little bit of a rocky start to the stream today. We really wanted to start with the interview with the top 5 being on camera. However, what I have learned is it's like trying to herd cats. So the players have all got their own preps. They all do their own thing and trying to track them all down into the same place. It didn't quite work out, but found them all congregated next to the board.
You can do anything you want, David.
Damien's got a good lead. He finds another treble. A solid hundy there. Zach needs to find a big treble. And he doesn't this time, but he does score 58, which turns the page. Oh, but Damien's coming right back at him. Oh, with 123, those were great darts. Thrown 103 average in this leg. 180 chance. Oh, they're just the 125, but a great comeback from Zach there. He really needed that. Still a little way behind Damien, but he just needs to keep his foot on the throat. The 36, he slows down a little bit, but it is a finish. And Zach's on to get the 100 to leave the 170, and he gets there, leaves himself on 170. Wouldn't it be amazing if Zach was the first one to hit it? And Shambles crashing out 4-1. I'm not sure if you can hear him in the background, but he was happy with his first leg. And then what happened, Shambles?
That was about it, really.
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. That starts.
It is. That happens. Do you think he beat you, or did you lose?
I lost. I didn't play very well.
Did Shambles beat
I got a 180 in the first leg, and then he checked that game out. Oh, the second leg, sorry. Got a 180 then, and then he just checked it out.
Oh, double 5 left. Oh, and he busts the 80.
But
he was in a commanding
He
lead.
closed me out after I got a 180 against him. I was on a 9, and couldn't capitalise. Just didn't get enough momentum. He was a good player though.
First 3 darts of the 9, I assume, or were you 6 into the 9?
No. First 3.
Brilliant.
Went ton, just missed 3 doubles, and he went out on something high. That's darts.
It is darts. It is.
They'll be taken.
Well, you go. He's done it again. He hit the treble with the first dart. He's got double 5 left. Goes just over the top this time. Damien needs to get this. I don't think Zach will miss again. He's missed the big dart. He needs to go downstairs. Yeah, 40 left. Double tops. He looks at it, takes a breath. Oh, and just under. Now 5 is a tricky number for most. As I say, it's one of my favourite doubles. But, he gives it the big wah as well. The absolute monster wah. Well, while we go and find out what the next game is, I will hand you over to Sam for him to take you around the boards.
Let's do it. So last 64, the Renegades through 4-1. Craig Caldwell through 4-1. Tommy Gunn McCulloch 4-1. Caleb Hope 4-2. Jack Shepherd's with his moon boot. A little bit of an injury for Jack Shepherd, but he's through 4-1. Brian Corbett 4-1. Not too many tight games in this last 64. But it's all to play for those Masters spots today, as you're well aware. But yeah, good win for Zach there, 4-3. Becoming a regular in the last sort of 64, 32 in the knockout phases. I'll be back shortly for the next game.
What were you saying about talking?
And we're back. We're ready for our next game. Ben Robb against Josh Roberts is the next one up on the stream. Big Rig is looking dangerous today. He always looks magnificent though. What we'll do is we'll turn the adverts off and allow you to watch Ben warming up. See TC in the back there as well. Just making some minor adjustments to the screen as we go. We're just waiting on Josh Roberts. For once the caller is ready before the player is ready. That's unusual. No doubt there'll be a second call for him soon. Just give you a minute. And it looks like everybody is now here, so we can get a little bit of a warm-up underway. Getting all of the tech up and running. And we're straight into the ball. No warm-up required. And Ben straight away gets the outer, which means he starts. And we're into our top 32 now. Just getting the scores up and running for you. And the scores are up and we're away. Massive good luck to all the players. Mrs. Rigg is in the house today, watching on. Much like Afina, really supports Ben all over the place. Nearly bumped into Caleb the Wag there, I apologise. Ben Robb straight away with a 96 average in the first couple of darts, throwing nice and steady, nice and strong.
An interesting game going on the couple of boards over. The top New Zealand player, Haupai Puha, as Ben hits 174, beautiful darts. The top male New Zealand player, Haupai Puha, playing the top female New Zealand player, Nicole Renault.
That'll be a great challenge from Nicole. From talking to her, you know, this is really what she loves about the DPNZ Pro Tour, is she gets to play with some of the best and really challenge herself, which puts her in a great place. Ben does what I can only describe as professional misses on the double 18. Oh, and there's a dirty bounce out for a 36, leaves himself on the 180. Ben Robb's got 36 left. Another professional miss. Another professional miss. Had to be going. They were close enough all the way through there. One of those needed to go in.
Big Rig's in the points here if he wins this last 32. Crucial points in the race for the automatic Masters spots. You'd expect Big Rig to be there. He's a pretty ever-present fixture in the New Zealand Masters in the last 4 or 5 years now. Been on the world stage, one of the best known and best New Zealand darts players. Went over for the Challenge Tour recently, had a couple of decent runs, and he got to a last 16 and a last 32. Testing himself against the best. Got Scotty Menzies and Sam, the fireman Laing, 2-1 up to Sam. Mark Cleaver's up 2-0 against Tom McCulloch. Zach King 1-0 up against Steve Davis. Taylor Tanaki, the big oos, who's playing Jack Shepherd, are about to start. Just everyone's in action right now. It's usually quite an exciting time. It's the last 32, last 64. And you start getting whittled down. David Adams up 3-1 on Sam Rippier. David made the semis yesterday. Second time making the semis of the Pro Tour this year. So he's put himself in a good position for those for that top 16. Fancies his chances in the playoffs. Big Rig just going around about his business against Josh Roberts, doing his thing, averaging 96. Charles Hotapu in action as well. He's 2-0 up against Aaron Kroos. Charles, finalist a couple of Pro Tours ago, beat Hopes in the semi-final, so he's more than capable.
Super 140 from Ben. Doesn't quite leave himself a finish. Commanding lead. Good 96 return. Talking to all of them beforehand, they're all very focused for this knockout. It's you see them all the time at these things, and this is probably only the second or third. So, here comes a 180 potentially. Oh, he pops it in there. Super 180 from Josh Roberts to leave himself 70. But I think all of the top 5 guys are really dialed in. They all know what's at stake. Interestingly, they were saying before the weekend, they keep quite a close eye on the points. But then as soon as the weekend begins, that just goes out their head and they're just playing to win it. Great advice for any budding dart players out there that want to give it a go. He's got 20 left. Oh, nearly pulled out the showboat. He wanted the double-double finish.
Scott Menzies pulled it back to 3-2 against fireman Simon Laing. Nicole Renault and Haupai 1 apiece. Mark Cleaver's 3-0 up on Tom McCulloch. And these guys all need points to guarantee themselves the Masters spot. You don't want to have to go to those qualifiers if you don't have to. Caleb Hope 1-0 on Brian Corbett. Some good quality in this last 32 or last 64. How's the big Oos doing? 1-0 down on Jack Shepherd. Jack Shepherd playing in a moon boot.
Yeah, I was speaking to him earlier. He rolled his ankle, and quite badly, so he couldn't play yesterday. Then he got the moon boot all fitted yesterday, and he's back today. It's on his standing leg as well, so he'll be in a lot of pain.
That's got to change his throw. 100%.
You would imagine so. I mean, it's a completely different size shoe to the other one. It can't be comfortable. But I do remember Simon Whitlock once playing in a moon boot or in a cast. I'm sure he broke a leg and played and won something.
But imagine if he feels better with the moon boot on, gives him an advantage, and then he just plays with the moon boot for the rest of his career.
Wouldn't they? Everyone.
The dart moon boot makes you hit 180s.
There's a nice 54 there. John Herring looks like he's up, looking like he's ready to go.
Marley Prime's down 2-0 in the last 32. I don't know if that's consolation or not. But Marley 2-0 down. Come on, Marley. His father, on the other hand, is 2-1 up against Aaron Krause.
Oh, and Josh Roberts has given Ben Robb a good run for his money here. Ben's got to hit a big finish.
Bigwig can't get knocked out here for his chances in the... this is a big game. He'll be nervously... If he gets knocked out here, he'll be nervously waiting for the... See how the others do. He could get knocked out of that top 3, especially if he gets no points. It's going to be an uncomfortable afternoon for him.
Oh, and he slips it into the 5. Ben knows that is a good opportunity for him.
Haupai 2-1 up on the Renegade.
And Ben checks that out there. Super second dart, puts himself into a commanding lead. That was probably a breath of relief, I would imagine. And that treble 20 is getting beaten up, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah, that board needs turning. Not our responsibility, but need to turn the board.
Yeah, it looks like it does need to be rotated a little bit.
Or if you'd like to buy one, then Drowning Prevention Darts. We sell the dartboard, so anyone's listening, little plug there. Or just turn it. Or just turn it. But
a dartboard lasts you quite a while if you know how to turn it properly. You rotate it on a regular basis. I mean, but again, dartboards like this get an absolute hammering, especially on events like a Pro Tour where here comes another 180. Oh,
he goes for the triple 18 for 174 for the rig.
Absolutely outstanding. Leaves himself a 130. Very, very tidy. I think you call that board management. 109 left, so that leaves him on 90. He's got Josh Roberts way back on 3-4-1. I wonder which route he'll go. You'd surely pick the 18s, treble 18, double 18. He could go bull tops for the showboat. I do like a bull tops. Here goes the 18s. Ooh, slips that one into the 7. He won't be happy with that dart.
Mark Cleaver smashing Tom McCulloch 4-0 to get into the last 16 and some guaranteed points.
Josh, he's on the 80. Oh, super 140 there. Puts him within touching distance at least. But Ben, you'd fancy the 15. He's gone the 7. Leaves himself double 4.
I think Ghost Pepper's out. I mean, if he was marking, that would suggest that he's out of the competition.
It does, normally.
I'm looking at it now.
And Ben Robb takes the win there. Let's hope he wasn't playing CC in the 64 when he went out.
There you go.
All right, we'll just go and put the adverts on. Get the next game up and running.
You going all right?
Eh? No. So Cleaver through, Ben Robb through, David Adams is through, Caleb Hope is through, Brian Corbett's through, Jack Shepherd playing Taylor Tenaki. Johnny Tata playing Jules Clinton, last 32. Johnny probably needs looking at maybe a semi or a final, depending on how other results go, to get himself the spot in the World Masters. But the last 2 years he's qualified the back route through the qualifiers, so you just want to get it signed, sealed, delivered right now. Not have to worry about those qualifiers, because it can be a bit of a lottery who you draw. And
I just got indigestion real bad. He's getting me some cookies.
Charles Hotapu 3-1 up at Aaron Krause.
Keep waiting, bro. Keep waiting.
John T. Reid 1-0 up on Alan Barkley.
Willing to play.
David Adams is suffering from a little bit of indigestion here. He needs a quickie, and
He's just dying at the moment.
Just wait a second.
He's just dying at the moment.
he needs a medical timeout.
Just put me the last four.
Honui Hira is 1-0 up on Riorium Labetta. Probably said that wrong, but apologies. Jamie Hilton-Jones is 2 apiece. Another man in contention for those World Masters spots. So Nataki Puni, don't know much about him, but he looks like a handy dart player. Do you know much about Nataki?
Honey. He's a crack up.
He's a crack up.
Good sense of humor.
Here with the coach, Damien Unuka.
Nearly all of them are.
Yeah, Caleb Hope 3-1 up on Brian Corbett. I feel like Caleb's due a big run in these tournaments. He's always averaging around at least the early 80s, and he can step up from that. Tukes playing in the last 32, the smoothest throw in the game. 1-0 up. We're going to have Josh Walters against David Adams in the last 32 game. Anthony Benitez in the last 32 and Sam Laing. You played both of these guys, Coach, Sam and Anthony. What can you tell us about them?
Solid players. Sam is hard to speak without swearing.
Try your best, Coach.
He's got so much passion about the game and especially about the players. But
Use your vocabulary.
They're both great players. Let's just say that.
I'm sure we could get.
All swearing.
Hey, I think sometimes swearing in its right place, it has its, you know, if you sometimes a swear word helps you get your point across. Well, we'll try and keep it clean here on the DPNZ Pro Tour.
Yes, definitely.
But we can, you know, if the odd F-bomb gets dropped, it's not the end of the world. But we'll try and be good. Jamie Hilton-Jones is down 3-2 against Nataki Puni. Puni Nataki, apologies. So Jamie needs points here. He's going to be out of the running for the Masters. Board 10. Oh, they're in the other room. This darts club split into about 4 different areas of dartboard, so kind of all over the place. Charles Hotapu's 3 up on Aaron Krause. Jonty Reid 3-0 up.
Yeah,
Johnny-
Jonty wasn't playing too well in the section play. I had him in the section play. Yeah, I'm surprised he actually made the main round.
I've heard Jonty's name a bit. Is he Hut? Does he play for the Hut? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upper Hut. There's his club. Lives over the hill though. Yeah.
Johnny Tata 2-0.
Jack Shepherd's dad is playing Brian Wilson right now, and he's 2-1 up.
Did not realise that. I mean, I should have figured. I think that's consolation. Probably, maybe
18,
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Sam Laing. He's 1-0 down. Anthony Benitez. I don't think
Charles just got that.
Charles wins 4-2, so he's through to the last 32. We just heard Zach shout, so I'm guessing he's just won as well. You can always hear Zach.
Always hears Zacarno.
He's passionate. I love it. Jamie Hilton-Jones levels 3 all, so they're down to a decider.
Superstar. you need to be on this. You need to be on the TV. People need to know who you are.
We're already down, so we've got complete the last 32, but we're going to be into the last 16. With Mark Cleaver's warming up in the last 16.
Oh, we got the VIP.
Oh, and here we go. We knew we'd hear from Mark Cozzy at some point. Mark Cozzy, you're unfortunately out of the competition, but fortunately you can now commentate for the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Pressure's off, mate.
Nah, that's what happens when you play like
poo-poo.
I think I played like a bit like Philip does.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so poo.
Just not ideal, but thought I'd come over and just put shine a little bit of light. Oh, Philip's right here. Yeah, no, mate, I play like you, so that's why I'm out.
What, so a 36 average in your game?
Probably.
Wow.
Probably.
We'll check that Dark Connect later.
It felt like it. It felt like about 28, but I thought I'd come over and watch my main man, 5-man Sam.
Oh, Cozzy, I'll tell you,
Comment
a 36 average feels like a 16 average, you know, like, yeah, it's a lot of ones, a lot of fives.
Yeah. A lot of fuck. A lot of not a lot.
A lot of not a lot.
A lot of not a lot. But
Well,
here we go,
it'd be a 20, a triple 5, and a 1. That would be a nice, just doing that over and over again.
The man can't.
You're not
going to
win too many games that way.
Yeah, Sam could not have put them any closer. He's going to come back though.
We're going around we've got Jamie Hilton-Jones at 3 apiece, and he's one of the players in the running for the automatic master spot.
He's about 10 points ahead on average, but obviously there's been some missed doubles.
For 4-0.
Uncle Tux.
Tukes is through 4-0, no problems there. Johnny's up 3-0. Caleb and Cleaver in the last 16. That'll be a good game. Those guys played each other at the Bond Capital Darts Clash. If you caught that on YouTube, Caleb should have beaten Cleaver in that one.
Sam Laing clutched up 1-0. Anthony did put Sam out yesterday, so there's a bit of vengeance in this game.
Well, Sam has just put the ghost pepper out.
Did I hear a practice wah from Zacarno?
Yeah.
There was some
No, just then.
Yeah, there was him taking the game.
No, not against you.
No, he took the game.
That was to win his game just then.
Oh, was it? Oh, I just seen practicing. Who did he play?
I don't know. I don't know who he played then, but his first game was pretty easy, I heard.
Oh, what a stag.
Who was his first game?
Reigning misery Cozzy, eh?
Oh, my bad. Was it actually you? Oh shit!
I think we'll call him Reigning Misery, Cozzy.
Was it actually you?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh no! He told me it was.
Wasn't sure if Cozzy was gaslighting them, but he actually wasn't.
No,
Yeah.
he wasn't.
I think this is a back-out gaslight. It was a definite gaslight, and now he's trying to reverse that shit.
Yeah, I'm scared of Uncle Damien.
I was a fan of Mark Cozzy. I don't like him anymore.
He didn't even.
You only had a few fans, Cozzy. You just lost one of them. So.
It's okay. I mean, yeah. Damien will be alright. He'll be alright. I mean, I lost as well, mate. So we're in it together, brother. We're in it together.
Right, back to this game here with Sam Laing and Anthony Benitez. Fireman Sam, as just discussed, knocked out Scott Menzies.
Good time.
Jonny Tata is through to the last 16. That's points for Jonny, but he'll be looking at much more than the last 8. He'll be wanting to win this today. He's got a flight at 5:30, so it's not
a lot of time.
There's not a lot of time. CC is 1 each.
2 darts at tops. Good marker. And he clutches it. 2-1 Anthony.
Always a lot of excitement at this stage of the competition. The last sort of 32-16.
Sam's on.
It's buzzing.
180. Yeah, boy. Big darts from Sam, 180. Beautiful darts from Sam.
Got David Adams and Josh Walters, they're 1 apiece.
That'll be a quality contest, I think.
Yeah, their averages are 2-1, just gone 2-1 to Josh. Hopes and Zach again. They met in the last 32 yesterday. Zach managed to get 2 legs off Hopes.
That's more than me and Jamie combined.
Exactly.
Let's go Zacarno.
No wonder Zacarno is roaring.
And H has just gone through 4-zip. Everyone loves H.
Everyone, well...
No?
Everyone does,
Oh, you
yeah.
don't?
No, I do.
Oh, right, okay. Just checking. You
No,
just,
I do.
you
I just said to
I said
think about
everyone
who you
loves
said.
H and you just paused. So
Yeah.
went,
No, I just had to double check who you said.
okay. Who did you think I said?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't even really listening.
Yeah. Come on, Cozzy. Keep with it.
Yeah, I know. That was my bad.
If you want to
It's on
stay in the commentary booth, mate, you've
I
got to
know,
be
it was
more. You've got to be quicker than that.
I was honestly just watching the game, got a little bit caught up in what you said, sorry.
That's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, so how'd
We're
the
back on track.
How'd the hunting go last night, mate? No loss in the bush, or
No loss in the bush. No.
you're
Well, I
safe
don't have
and
the
sound?
local knowledge,
It's
but
hard to get lost when the driver comes and finds you.
well, coach is the reason. He's named the coach for a reason. He's the driver.
You're the coach.
He's the coach. He's the responsible one. He's the man behind the man behind the man behind the man.
There's a few of us now.
Sam Laing, 79.
We've just come up with your new name too last night.
My name.
Yeah, we did.
My name.
2 names, but we'll just go with the one.
Is it?
Typewriter.
Typewriter. Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't like
That
it.
is a good
He
reaction.
doesn't like
That is
it.
a good reaction.
You don't.
Well, just because you did that, that's gonna stay.
No, it's not going to.
It sounds like it's sticking already.
Why?
Try not to push back too much, Cozzy, or
Anthony, 65. Beautiful finish. Wow, we didn't even see it. We were just listening to Damien's bullshit. That's not a swear word, is it?
Oh no, well, is it not? Maybe in the Naki it isn't.
It depends.
Sorry.
You
Oh,
cut
no,
it in
that's
half
all right.
And just said the first half, you'll be fine.
My bad, sorry.
All right,
So
so
we've got you in mayor training. You know, the mayor of Taranaki. That's what I've
That's
heard.
what Ra calls
Yeah,
me.
hey, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, where is Ra? I don't know why he calls me. I think it's because I'm the only one from Taranaki that he knows.
Yeah. Well, you're going for it, is what I heard. You know. Put the chains on,
Mate,
you know. Make
why
some-
not?
Make some laws.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
get in there.
Make some laws. Are you allowed to do that?
I'm not entirely sure what a mayor does.
Yeah, neither.
If anybody knows, put it in the comments.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what they do, but I definitely know that I'm probably not qualified to be one.
We got Mark Cleaver's 2-0 up on Caleb Hope, averaging 93. Haupai's 1-0 up on Zach. John Herring and Charles Hotapu in the last 32. It's a big game. Jamie Hilton-Jones has made the last 16. He's got David Bowers, who had a good run yesterday.
Took out Mark Cleaver.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that looks like a super 180.
As Anthony Benitez is in control of this one against Fime and Sam Laing.
Can we just comment the absolute beauty of the flavour saver on the top of Sam's top lip?
It is.
He rocks it, eh?
Work of art.
No man rocks a flavour saver like Sam Laing does. Beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork.
It's like a requirement as a fireman, isn't it? You've got to have a powerful mow. If you don't have a powerful mow,
are you even a fireman?
I wouldn't want you carrying me out of a burning building. You know?
I don't know. Is he a fireman?
He is.
He is a fireman.
Yeah, well,
right.
how else
We
do
know
you
a
think you got
fireman
fireman
of our own. We did.
You can't exactly have fireman Sam if you're not a
I
fireman.
had this conversation with Frank Bush. We didn't know whether he was a fireman or not.
Yeah,
He could have just
how
been,
else do you
it could
get
have been his
Fireman Sam?
favourite show. It's still his favourite
Fireman
show.
Sam.
Fireman Sam.
Is that a TV show?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Come on, cousin.
That was one of my favourite
That was a
TV
great
shows.
show.
Was that
Yeah,
back
loved
in
a
the
bit of
50s?
fireworks, Yeah,
Back in the
well, probably
50s,
in the
mate.
UK as well. God knows if it made it over to New
Yeah,
Zealand.
you might
It
not
was,
be
it was
able
a
to get
UK
it.
staple, that one.
I'll show you. We
Taught
got.
you all about fire safety.
It was a little animated show. Here we go. We're going to
Oh,
enlighten.
did he have a little dog? A little dog?
No, that was Postman Pat.
Oh,
Postman
that's
Cat.
Postman Pat. Well, that's not a
Look, here we
dog,
go.
is it?
Yes, no, it's a cat.
In fact, we could stream an episode. You know.
No,
during
I
the-
think we might infringe
There we
on
go.
some
Fireman
copyrights
Sam.
there.
Oh,
There he
Fireman
is.
Sam. Oh, yeah.
Look, he's got his thumb up. He's loving life.
He's got no flavour saver though.
No, he doesn't.
And
No.
unfortunately,
He just goes
he
down.
does
Oh,
go
that's my
crashing
ride.
out.
He goes out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
Maybe
Great
not.
pun.
Great.
Maybe
Great
not.
pun.
Not in this case.
Right.
So Anthony Benitez dominating that match.
Quality game there. Anthony played well.
David Adams, the semi-finalist from yesterday, is down 3-1 on Josh Walters.
Haupai Puha 2-0.
Haupai 2-0 up against Zach. John Herring 1-0 up against Charles.
Mark Cleaver 2-1 up.
Yeah, we're getting down to the business end of it now. Last 16s and last 32s. Jonny Tassar's in the last 16.
Jamie Hilton-Jones came back in that last game. Now he's 1-0 up against David Bowers. Solid showing from Bowers yesterday on the stream.
David Bowers is underrated, mate.
There's a lot of underrated players in this room, I think.
I don't think many are capable of your standard, Phil.
Not many, not many in this room, that's
No,
for sure.
not many in this room.
Plenty around the world, but in this room, no. I'm untouchable, I think.
You are like, if it was a golf score, mate,
Yep.
you'd win.
I've said it for, 2 years now. The Pro Tour is not ready for me. you
No,
know?
they're not.
They're just not ready for me yet.
Right, waiting for the next game on the stream board. Who knows who that's going to be? That's part of the excitement. Everyone gets a little turn on the streaming board if you can make it to the knockout stages. Easier said than done. Hopes goes 3-0 up on Zach. Well in control of that one. Jamie Hilton-Jones 1-0 up on David Bowers. Good crowd in today. Great venue. Been around all the venues on the Pro Tour in the last 18 months, and this is a new one on the Pro Tour, the River City Darts Club, but just fantastic. The Kai is really tasty, staff are friendly, lots of space, good lighting for the boards. Yeah, it's a very good venue, so I'll be looking forward to coming back here again. Craig Caldwell's 3-2 up. against Kilameti Silao. Sorry if I butchered that, I apologise. But CC looking to make a run. Definitely someone that's won these before and capable of beating all the big names. Not sure if the Bond Sports Bar's watching, but we always got to mention the Bond. I hope you're streaming this. Next to the UFC or the rugby. One of our biggest supporters. Best pub in the world, in my opinion. Well done, Gabe. Caleb Hope's fought back from 2-0 down against Mark Cleaver to get to 2-all. If Cleaver gets knocked down here, then it's going to be a nervy wait for him to see if he's going to hold on to that last 3 spot. Jamie Hilton-Jones is behind in the order of in the rankings, as is Jonny Tata, and they're both still in. Cleavers goes 3-2 up as I say that. David Adams. Still suffering from indigestion. Had a good run in the semi-finals, but looks like it's all over for today. Zach King's got a leg back against Hopes. Who we got on the streaming board?
We're not entirely sure who's on the streaming board yet. However, I have been up and rotated the board. You said it wasn't our responsibility, but I took it upon myself. It's a surround I'm not used to, and I didn't quite know, so the shot logo is slightly over to the side, but with it being a Winmore Pro Tour, I figured it would be alright. And just a reminder again about all of our competitions that are going on. Obviously there is 50 free e-learnings for anybody that wants to jump on and get the Splash Save digital program. Really good opportunity to spend some time with your family, teach your kids a life skill, and help reduce the drowning rates. So you'll see on the advertisement slides there's a QR code. All you've got to do is scan that, put in the code DPD at the checkout, and you can pick up your Splash Save Anywhere program for free. Normally it's $5 a month. We're trying to keep it as cheap as possible. One of the biggest problems with the drowning rate is the cost of swimming lessons and the fact that it's out of reach for a lot of families. By delivering a $5 a month option, allowing the parent to do it themselves and really take control of their own family safety when it comes to the water. We do it when we teach our kids to ride our bikes. You know, we teach them how to cross the road, how to tie their shoes. Teaching them to swim is actually really easy and really fun. And the more parents that pick up that challenge, or the more grandparents, aunties, uncles, if you have some spare time and you don't even need to be confident in the water yourself, everything can be done in waist deep water. And as I say, there you go, just scan that QR code that's on the screen, use the code DPD, and it is yours free for life. Key Pro Tour dates coming up. We've got the World Series playoffs next, well, not next month, at the beginning of July. That is going to be a really exciting night. We're still waiting to see who the 3 confirmed are. Still waiting to see who the 3 that are going to be confirmed are, but it's definitely an exciting time to be a fan of darts, that's for sure. Massively grown in New Zealand. The quality in this room is outstanding. Can't wait to show, you know, the world what New Zealand darts can do. A few of these boys have already done that. Cleaver and Haupai is going to get an opportunity again next month. And that's why there's a break in the Pro Tour, so to give the
New Zealand number one the opportunity to play over there without sacrificing points. Just one of the many things that DPNZ need to juggle to make the darts calendar work. And once again, I mean, the DPNZ Darts Players New Zealand do a phenomenal job of these tournaments. It's so well run. The fact that they use Darts Connect really makes it easy from our point of view to be able to give you guys the scores, and it's a phenomenal app. Even though we had issues with it on the Friday night, that was all of us, that was our fault rather than the apps. And the app is a really, really good bit of equipment that every darts player should invest in, and it's actually really cheap. It's only $2 US dollars a month. Got John Hurring against Charles. The Chalker is 2-1 up against John Hurring at the minute. This could be an upset. Chalker throwing an 80 average. Charles came out of nowhere in his second DPNZ appearance and actually made it to the final, and what a performance that was. He was absolutely outstanding. And we're still just waiting to see who our next game will be, so please stick with us. Looks like Ben might be warming up on the streaming board, but that might just be him warming up. We're not entirely sure yet.
It's Big Rig and CC, and we've got CC's number one fan here, or Nemesis.
Yeah, I think it's a Nemesis. I would definitely say Nemesis. I mean, how was that yesterday?
Oh, look, can we just dispel this rumour of fanboy?
No.
Fair enough. And to be fair, I do love the man. So we'll just move on.
He's a beautiful man. I mean, how can you not love him? And so are you guys, Pepper. You can't forget that. When you put two beautiful people together, magic surely has to happen.
Yes, it is the streaming board.
It is the streaming board. Well, I should probably go and get that ready. There's a large crowd assembled behind. I'll hand you over to Sam for now, and I'll be back.
How long have you known CC for, Scotty?
6 years, I'd say. Yeah.
So back when you weren't throwing darts, did you used to play each other and he'd just destroy you?
Well, I didn't know him actually before I was throwing darts, to be fair.
Oh, right. But you've been playing for 2 years, probably.
Yes.
And obviously you've got a talent for it, but was it a very much a mismatch, and then all of a sudden now you can beat him?
Yeah, he would destroy me. Yeah, for a couple of years, absolutely. But no, pretty evenly matched now. But I mean, in the big moments in the tournament, like yesterday, his experience and class came through, and it was a bit much for me. But yeah, no, hell of a good game. And Ben's a little bit of a bogey for him of late. But he's playing well this weekend, so I hope he bloody gives it a good fight.
How often do you practice, Scotty? Are you a big practicer? What's your routine like? Do you like practicing alone? Do you like playing with your mates?
Practice every day, probably multiple times a day for sort of 20-30 minute chunks at a time. Lucky enough to sort of work for myself and work from home, so get lots of opportunity to hit the board. But always keen for a practice partner, and CC and I have been doing it for a little bit now, going to each other's houses and throwing down, which is really
Throwing
good and
down?
helpful. Yeah, we play some darts every now and again too.
Does he know about your record?
No, I don't. I think he's familiar with the record.
Yeah, it's a scary proposition, your record, I think.
It is. Not many sort of fighters out there have an 0-2. Win-loss.
Not any good ones, anyway.
Charles has just taken out John Hurring 4-1 in the last 32.
Well,
I think Hurring's safely should be safely through to the for the automatic spot. Well, what a win for Charles. That's fantastic.
Oh, Charles is just going strength to strength. You know, he made the final in Nelson, and a hell of a dart player and a hell of a guy too. We all love Charlie Boy. Wish him the most success, and that probably opens the draw up for him a bit, taking out a seed. So that's, you know, happy days. Oh, there's a bit of hot beef just walking past.
Caleb Hope.
Yeah.
The Great White Hope, one would say. The Great White Hope.
Oh. One of the better wags of darts. Obviously partner of Nicole Reno.
Is Nicola Menzies in the chat? Can we just get a shout out to Nicola Menzies?
This guy just springing up your wife out of the blue.
Because he does have a wee bit of an infatuation with that topic.
Oh, I thought you were going to say history.
No, luckily for
I
me...
wish, mate. Big dust from Ben Robb to start.
Nicola Menzies would not know how to find this stream, which is sensationally good.
That's why you could speak freely here, Scotty.
Yeah.
Cozzy can speak freely.
Yeah. Cozzy has no issue with speaking freely.
That's all he know. That's the only way he knows how to speak.
Come on, CC, big hit here. Two treble visit. Here we go. First one's in the treble. It needs a friend. Ooh, lift it up.
Time for a bunny.
Ooh,
Charlie Boy.
Well, and I apologise for the delay in this game. That was a drone and prevention darts issue. I rotated the board. You know, we got a comment online that there was a lot of bounce outs happening because that 20 was munted.
Yeah.
And
So don't go for the triple 13.
Both CC and Ben agreed that I had not put it on straight.
And if they say you ain't put it straight, then it's not on straight.
I had to break through to win the last league shootout and then sprint over here and play my next game straight after. So.
Jamie's sweating here, but he's through.
I'm always sweating, mate.
He's always sweating.
Sweating like a gypsy with a mortgage, but...
Oh, you fucking Jew.
Oh, the 180.
Double eight.
CC checks out 136.
Remember, keep it down.
With Big Rig
Show some
on
respect.
16.
We're completely impartial on the stream.
Absolutely.
Hey, not all of us, mate. One of us are on Big Rig side. I'm Team Ben at the moment, eh?
That was a 15 darter from CC as well.
That was some super dogs.
Not all of us, mate.
I mean, this is a game you're going to be happy regardless who wins because it's going to be a good performance. The winner's got a big deep here, so...
Darts is definitely the winner in this game.
I think CC's got his confidence from that Cleaver Classic. He's just coming.
Steely determination.
He won the Cleaver Classic, he won Cleaver's own tournament against Cleaver in the final.
And then snapped the dart just to prove
And he
his point.
snapped the dart.
Well, and then came back to the motel room and chewed my ear off for about 2.5 hours.
Did you have your clothes on?
At certain points.
It varied.
It varied.
Clothes on, clothes off, yeah.
Let's just say, CC smiled through the whole ordeal.
I bet.
Josh Walters and Tukes in the last 16. That's one apiece.
What's the crack of Joshy and Tukes?
One each. Oh, Tukes has just gone 2-1 up against Josh.
Tukes is so smooth.
Silky.
Doesn't matter what Tukes does, he looks good doing it. He can average 100 and you think, oh, it feels so smooth. Give me enough.
Yeah, Jamie, come over to this side of the table. Come into the
Right,
commentary
gentlemen, I'm here.
Look, you're multitasking. You play, commentate,
Oh, mate, I have not got long in the booth. I've already had. I'm sweating already. I had to play a game. I won 4-3 in the last league shootout, and I had to break through to win that last league. And then my name was being called before I hit the last double, so sprinted to the next board, took care of the job. But hey, happy to be in the booth with you boys. CC and Ben Robb, an absolute quality matchup. Ben 16 to take the leg. But yeah, I mean, this is... Yeah. In terms of a last 16 matchup, whoever's tuning in right now, you're privileged to see this. Like, you should not be seeing matchups this good so early in the comp, but I think that's a testament to the standard of darts here in New Zealand. Craig Caldwell, he went double-double.
Potential double-double.
It wasn't a bad idea whatsoever. But being on 8 to take care of the leg and square it all up again. Good to see the boards here to rotate. 1-1.
Thanks, Jonny. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Did you rotate it?
I did, yeah.
Just don't go for triple 13.
Wow.
There needed to be some minor
For
maintenance.
that.
It's also nice to see, Phil's rotated the board, and it's good to see the Shot logo now in the camera frame. Shout out to Shot.
Wow, Jonny.
That's a windmill board, mate.
Yeah. I know, that's why the board looks terrible, but the surround looks good. Can I get an extension, guys? No. 57, he's 444.
Hey, look, we support all good brands.
Oh, absolutely.
All good brands. Shot, Winmore, we're all in it together.
Everyone's got the right idea. They all want to see darts do well, and they're all doing the best they can to provide the platform that we as players like to play on. So, yeah, it's a good thing for darts. Ben Robb, 444. 2 scored. Righto, CC would like to apply a 2 triple visit here just to put some pressure on, but regardless of what happens, it's early days and you can't look too far into it at this stage. Sorry guys, I'm playing Haupai, I think.
You're playing Hopes and a repeat of the last 8 from yesterday. Good luck, Jamie Hilton-Jones.
Is the man himself, Jonny Tata, still alive? I think he is.
Johnny, I believe, is still in, yeah. So I think everyone, apart from, I think Herring's secured his spot, I believe, for the automatic.
Has he, though? Because if Tata, Robb and Cleaver all do well...
True.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
No
Wow,
points,
that would be crazy, right?
No points. He went down 32.
That's why we call him Johnny No Points.
Oh, no one calls him that, mate. How many points did you get today, Scott?
Yeah, Scotty No Points.
Yeah, Mark no points.
Sam, any points?
I didn't get any points either, no. So it's,
I should have done.
I don't know if people really want to hear from us.
I should have just gone pig hunting like you, Sam. Try to roar up a couple of stags, mate.
That's it, mate. You're not following the right path there.
Needs the triple 18 to leave a finish? No. So I don't think CC will just lay this up. I don't think he needs to go for the champagne finish, and he won't. Look at that. He's a class operator. He'll probably stay there. Yeah. Hit a fat 20s, leave 32. Oh, Shanghai to win the game.
Why not?
Why not? When you're hot to trot.
Gotta love 6 though.
Yeah, not a lot
the
of
rig can't catch a big triple there.
Not a lot of pressure. I think first start. Oh, what will he do?
Teabag.
Gotta love 6.
And he gets the teabag.
There he goes.
He's a teabagger from way back. Actually, I can confirm that in the motel room in Te Awamutu. He's the fan of the teabag, especially after winning the Cleaver Classic.
That's not something that you go around talking about, mate. But
I know. Look, we're all open and honest in this stream.
Well,
there's no secret.
As you said, Cozzy, Nicola Menzies isn't on the stream, so.
I wish he was.
And then he pegs 180 Caldwell. He's on a 9 darter.
Does she have Facebook?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll have to invite her to the next stream.
Come on, Craig. Call 9s early here. Oh.
Jamie. I'm not going to sleep in this game because I have my sleep already in the car.
So Jamie against Haupai in a repeat of yesterday's quarterfinal, where Haupai wiped the floor with Jamie, to be fair, yesterday, but let's see what Jamie's got today, because this is a big game. Big game for Jamie.
CC's taking the darts from Ben here to get a sneaky wee 3-1 lead, potentially.
It's never over, mate.
Oh, Ben started well, though. He'd want another treble, though. Here we go. No, he'll probably switch to 18s, yeah. Not a bad switch. Missed his target,
You just have to remember
oh,
that man's Ben Robb.
Is he going to go bullseye or 11s? Oh, fat 11.
He went, he made sure of the 11 there, didn't he?
Ooh, I like his little hop, skip and a jump when he misses, a crucial dart like that.
Would you be talking about that on your journey home, or...?
I more fancy him for qualification for the triple jump in the New Zealand track team. I mean, he has got a spring in his step.
He does.
Once that big rig warms up, it moves.
There we go, big breaker throw here. If Cece can take out double 8. And he does.
Cece.
Massive 3-1, and he's got the throw to take to win the match.
I mean, that clap clearly came from someone else in the crowd because we're impartial commentators. Apart from Cozzy, who's Team Robb.
I'm feeling like Big Rig does need a little bit of love here. You know?
Hey, I'm fucked.
Hey, I think he can feel your.
Team Robb, mate.
I think he can feel your vibes from the commentary booth.
No, I'm Team Robb, mate.
Oh, team, you know.
Here we go.
Team darts. Oh, fill it up.
We'll hear
The
this
180.
One,
Oh,
there we go.
there it is.
Shot from Ben Robb.
Just needs to find some man of that.
He's on a 9. We'll call it early. I can't
It's unlike this commentary team to call it early. I've in fact heard you call one before a dart has been thrown. Both players currently on a 9.
Currently on a 9. Oh, he's boo.
I've been on many 9 darters in my life. Start legs.
Yeah. And then thrown the first dart. And
Phil, I've heard you've had a couple of 9s. I've heard you've had a couple of 9s.
Yeah, the big 9. Yeah, the 009. They're always nice.
Oh, a 9 finish, absolutely, yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
no, one of those.
No, to start, yeah.
No,
yeah, 9 start.
Yeah.
Nothing better than the 5-1-1-1. You know, that's my favourite way to get it.
So Ben's stolen the darts back in this leg, but doesn't apply too much pressure. A treble or 2 trebles will give CC the darts back here. Oh, bit of a wild one. Oh, okay, so Ben Robb can potentially square things up and put it back on throw. Do you know what's missing here, Sam? Is maybe a bottle of hot sauce.
Well, do you not carry hot sauce around with you, Ghost Pepper?
It's a finish for Ben. It's a finish.
I thought you brought your own, mate. Disguised as the ketchup. Here we go, though. CC for a 180. 140 might do, though.
A lot of pressure on this 156 for Robb. Can he make a dent in it? Oh, clutch from Ben Robb.
Alright, 88 CC for the game.
I've just heard
Jamie
Jamie.
Jones takes the first leg.
And the bullseye for the match. Oh, and I think he's in the...
Ben's got to fancy himself on this 56. He needs it.
I assume Jamie took that first leg given the pronounced Puha.
I would assume he won that one.
On a 15 darter too. That's what you got to do against Hopes to beat him. You've got to be
off for tops. Down for double 10. Oh, he got the get in there as well. I don't know if we picked that up, but he was hungry for it.
3-2 breaker throw.
Straight back into it. Started that leg with a 180. CC started the leg before with a 180. Won't be happening in this leg. Oh, that's a 24. That'll hurt. CC's got to jump all over that.
I mean, to be fair, I think win, lose or draw, Ben's probably going to be hitting KFC on the way home after this tournament. He's just sort of got that look in his eyes, you know, like... I think he would probably go for a 3-piece quarter pack in head.
What's that look that makes you think that KFC's on the cards?
Wow. Look, he's just, he is hungry for a 3-piece quarter pack. Look at him. He's an athlete.
We're just trying to get through this so that you can... This is a barrier to the KFC.
I think it must be the further he goes, the bigger the bucket.
Are you commenting on his weight?
Is that how you would run it, Scotty? The further you go in the competition, the bigger the bucket you buy?
Yeah,
absolutely.
When you've got as much money as Scotty, though, you could just about buy KFC.
Buy the chicken every day. Yeah, buy the whole shop.
Just
you know?
buy KFC.
I will take all of your chicken and your establishment, please.
And your workers.
Yeah, you now work for me.
Yeah.
We're just talking about your aggressive purchasing strategy with KFCs.
And if they don't go with a strategy, he whips out his lawyers.
Apparently.
Right, CC taking control of this leg with a couple of good visits. Maybe 6 from here. And he's going to fill it up, is he? No, 140 will do though.
This is against throw too, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to have to downgrade Ben to maybe a two-piece quarter pack after this. Maybe hold the potato and gravy, I'm not sure.
CC's got all the time in the world now to take out this 78. And there we go, double 12. And he hits it.
Oh, you see that little shoulder shrug? Yeah.
It's a great win for CC.
We've been working on that.
Oh,
You've got to
yeah.
shrug that shoulder.
Was that the flight on the way
Yeah.
up?
Just comment on how Ben Robb is a class act, and that is an absolute performance from Craig to put Ben away.
Oh, massive. Ben Robb's an absolute legend of the game.
Ben Robb is a quality player.
Jamie Hilton-Jones is 2-0 up on Hopes at the moment in a best of 9. So that game's going different from yesterday. Charles Hotapu is down 2-1 with Anthony Benitez. So we got Mark Cleavers through to the last 8. As well, he won 4-2 against Caleb Hope. He should be up pretty soon. Where's Jonny? Where's Jonny Tata? Jonny Tata got through 4-0. So he's on the streaming board now. Johnny's going to be on the stream next. That's exciting. Yeah, so Big Rig's out. That was she's got a few points, but top 16, so I think that's 4 points for Big Rig. See what happens there. It's really interesting who's going to get in that top 3. I should probably just ask ChatGPT AI to kind of work it out for me, but all will become clear as we progress through these next the quarterfinals, semi-finals. Haupai gets a leg back. It's 2-1 to Jamie. Both averaging 97. Average.
Could be better.
Oh, and here's Shambles. Oh.
I feel like I'm getting squeezed out.
We're joined here by Connor Shambles Nolan. Where have you been, Shambles?
I've been, in and out, in and around.
Oh, sounds
all over.
Sounds a bit suspicious, mate.
Not really.
Like how babies are made, really, isn't it?
Have you been on a Tinder date?
What do you want to know?
Have you been on a Tinder date?
What do you want to know, boys?
Where is she? Where is she? What have you done with her?
I just want to know what's in the stream, to be honest. Where is it?
I've got you another longie there.
Shambles comes out of nowhere. He wants to stream. He wants everything all of a sudden.
Well, me and my partner here, Scotty, we're off to Motueka coming up, and bloody. It was that June 16th.
We're going back to back, baby. Capital region.
Capital region. Oh, no, baby.
Hoorah.
Yeah.
2 each. Jamie Hilton-Jones and Haupai Puha.
I'm just looking over David Adams, who we dispatched in the quarterfinals last year. You know, a straightforward sort of
How many games
victory.
did Scotty lose? I know he lost the league.
Darts, bro.
I think you were the only game I won. Now since then.
Shut up, David Adams.
Use the name right there. Use the
No, we're a big fan of David Adams on the stream. He's looking at the points. He's sort of he's a semi-finalist or nothing. You know, like he's a boom or bust sort of guy. Given he's joined us, I think he's a bust today.
I don't see him in this.
I'm like the Broncos. I'm like the Broncos. You're the good or you fucking shit.
To be fair, David Adams, I've never experienced the sweet taste or the sweet nectar of a semi-final, so I can't speak.
Look at this. We've got CC again on the streaming board against JT Jonny Tata.
Jamie Hilton-Jones has done at tops
Yeah, that's what's going on over there, Shambles.
It looks like Jamie's just fought back here, got a nice 1-3-1 to leave himself 130,
Score up on that,
and now he's
because
himself
that's quite a big game.
Well, Jamie's approaching now for tops in the 5th league.
Oh, he's well ahead in this leg. Just needs tops for a
Sinks at third dart. Jamie Hilton-Jones, beautiful dart.
What a performance from these guys, averaging in the late 90s.
But what a leg that was from Jamie.
A 15 darter.
15 darter.
Against the throw.
He started out 100.
81.
Close enough.
I think that's why Northland got knocked out in the quarters. Just sort of some. Just a few arithmetic issues.
Jamie Hilton-Jones again coming in with a nice 96.
Hell of a
Yeah,
game.
I mean-
They're both averaging 95. That's after 5 legs. Yeah, that's an immense game. Looks like CC's throwing well. Is the game started? We can't see the score. Oh, possibly why.
Phil the Tech Waggot is on to the job.
That was CC as well. So, Phil.
I would suggest Johnny Tata probably needs to beat CC to get the spot in the Auckland Darts Masters.
Johnny sort of needs to make the final.
And what about, is John Herring safe, do we think?
John Herring's sitting on 88 points. If he makes the quarterfinals,
He's out. He didn't get points.
he didn't get points at all. He could possibly still be safe. It just really depends on how Mark Cleaver and Ben Robb do.
Ben's out.
Where
Ben's
did Ben
out.
go?
Top 16s, he got 4 points.
So he got 4 points. So Ben should be sitting on 84. So I think John Herring's safe. I think the only two that can upset him at the moment is Johnny Tata and Mark Cleaver.
And Jamie.
Jamie's coming back from 170.
Well, Jamie could still make it.
Yeah,
He could
really
still
depends.
make it.
Jamie needs to win.
Jamie just missed at 170. It was very close. He got it on the ball. Triple 20.
This is coming down to the wire today for these top 3 spots. Couldn't have written it any better. ChatGPT couldn't have written this scenario much better.
Haupai Puha not on a finish yet on this game with Jamie Hilton-Jones. Sorry if we're drifting off from what's actually live on the stream, but there's a lot going on here. Jonny coming out with a big 134, leaving himself 249. What can CC do? We shall find out.
Can Jamie put away this 8 to go 4-2 over Haupai Puha?
He can.
I believe the Bua has confirmed it.
The Kaitaia fire
Love
lighting
the
it up.
Bua.
Jamie loves a good bua as well.
He's a hell of a dart player.
Jamie's out for fucking blood today, mate. He got fucking.
He wants it.
He had to show his undies yesterday.
4-2 to Jamie Hilton-Jones are going into the 7th.
Johnny Tata in a commanding lead in this league.
And then CC busting back with a nice 85.
99.
Look at the focus on Johnny's face, eh? He's so locked in.
Throws a quick dart too, doesn't it, Johnny Tata? Yeah. I had the pleasure and privilege of playing him in section play, and he just throws it so quickly, and it's in that triple 20 all the time.
No, he's insane.
The score.
He gets going.
Oh, super 2 darts there, taking the first leg. Sorry, boys, carry on.
Yeah, no, the scoreline in section play was 4-0, and I'm not. Look, I can't be sure who got it.
Yeah. That's a very confusing statement to me.
It was a good game, but I can't remember.
Yeah. For someone that didn't watch the game, how would you have called it?
Well, you know, one of us got 4 doubles and the other didn't get any, and it's just like at the end of the game, I wasn't quite sure.
And I'm still not sure.
Did Sid Loser have a shot at a double?
A couple.
Yeah, he just couldn't hit it.
Couple of shots. Yeah, look, I think JT went through unbeaten, but I'm not sure if he got me in that game.
It's a possibility, but it's not
Definitely a
determined.
possibility. Definitely a possibility.
Johnny does look hungry today.
I
He wants
think
to get in there.
Nelson was phenomenal. I think, what was it, the Sunday that he won?
Yeah.
he went through the whole day, like 95 average for the whole day. Like that's PDC stats, mate. Like that's world class.
So last time Jonny played CC, he won with 109.47 average.
That's crazy.
4-0, but I'm not quite sure who got that one.
Jamie on the 170.
Jamie going to reel in the big fish to beat Haupai 5-2.
Not really in the big.
We'll definitely hear it. Oh, it was a 24.
I wouldn't be surprised if Haupai misses this if Jamie has a good look. Haupai got it.
Haupai's got that one in the 7th league there.
Alright, so Jamie
So they'll be going into the
throwing for the match here for 5-2.
There was no wah from Hopes, I noticed. Business as usual.
I don't think Hopes has ever done a wah. Has he? Hopes has never done a wah.
Maybe on the stage when we couldn't hear him.
Nah,
But Jonny Tata...
Not his style.
Haupai won't.
Not
he
his
never
style.
does. Johnny's got a nice 97 there to lead himself 50 in the 2nd league.
Oh, beautiful darts, Jamie. 140 from Jamie.
140
Jamie.
from Jamie.
He's really feeling it.
I think
Come on,
with the
Jamie.
fact that
He knows he can win this game.
I think with the fact that John Hurring and Ben Robb have both gone out, has really laser focused Jonny into this, and Cleaver will be the same. It is now wide open.
Jamie's so young, so he thrives off of the, he thrives off of the atmosphere that he's got played. As any young person would, they thrive off of high play.
And we all want to see Jamie do well. You know, like it would be great for him to get up on that stage, achieve a dream, do what he wants to do. Jonny taking a 2-0 lead. CC searching for a big triple.
Huge league for Jamie Jones right now. It's massive. Lead himself 206. It's going to be close. They both need big scores. That's pretty much it. They just both need big scores. Give themselves time to finish.
Well, Hopes has sort of stolen the darts here, which would edge it up at 4-all.
Hopes has had a massive visit just then. He's had a massive visit.
Yeah, so this is looking likely it could go to a last league decider where Hopes will have the darts.
140 from Jamie, was it?
Oh, there's pressure
This
on.
is great darts here. This is absolute pressure. This is good.
180 from
Two
CC
darts
coming.
at the double. One more dart at the double for Hopes.
He got it.
He got it.
That's amazing.
Last dart in hand.
Wow, 4 apiece.
This is huge.
Hopes to throw first.
Let's go, Jake. Come on.
I think they met in the quarterfinals yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah.
We won't remind Jamie of the scoreline.
Alright, what's Jamie got in this? We're concentrating a bit more on this game at the moment as we're in the earlier stages of Craig and Jonny. And
180 for
it's
Jonny.
a big
A
game.
lovely 180 for Jonny there, just taking it back to what's on the stream to leave himself on 46. Oh, that sounded good from Jamie.
I think it
177.
177 from Jamie. He's on a
Come on.
9.
He's on a 9.
He's on a 9.
9
He
watch.
is on a 9.
Put them on the streaming board. I'll go and run and get the camera.
Haupai with 100.
140.
40. Oh my god, what a game. What a decider this is.
Jamie's back in the treble with a ton of his own.
I can hear his darts clicking. They're directly behind. I can't
CC
see.
backing it up with a 140 on the stream as well. Good God, there was high
We're
numbers going
multitasking here. Who says men can't multitask? We're commentating on 2 games at the same time. It's taken us 5 blokes to do it, but you know.
everywhere. Jonny goes 3-0 up.
Jamie just with the solitary
He's
59.
170. He's got a look.
He's got the fish, but Haupai's got a shot at 148. I think he's in. No. Jamie's going to get a shot at 170.
Big fish.
Come on, Jamie, big fish.
No, it's not going to go.
Johnny's finding that treble still.
But Hopes has left himself 90, so it's not. It's no gimme.
They're both on the.
He's gone the 20s through. It looks like a fat 20.
One dart.
Looks like 2 fat 20s bullseye to win the match. And he's outside. Jamie Hilton-Jones, 106.
One of the biggest visits of his career, I'd
He's
say.
in the
Right now.
treble. He's got a shot at tops to win. And he's under. He's felt a little shouldery on that one. Hopes to clean up the 48 to win. He's going for the 32. It's pretty good on this double. Outside.
Or 135 from CC there.
and he's gone.
Haupai Puha takes out Jamie Hilton-Jones in the quarterfinals, and that's going to end Jamie's hopes of an automatic spot in the Masters. Pushed him hard, averaged 88, both averaged 88 in fact. Good quality game.
He played so well, man.
Great quality game.
Good game.
Now back to this one.
Back to Jonny, who's doing the business against CC here. Man, I feel some drama today. This is awesome.
Well, there's been some massive scores going on there. That was non-stop big scores going on both boards.
Jumped straight in the triple.
Hopes, but out of jail there, my friend. Woo. Unlucky, Jamie. Great game, mate.
Jamie, see what arts beat.
Super darts, mate. Can CC repeat the 136? Oh, he's in. 88 for the 136.
Oh, not this time. He did it last time. Jonny 85 for a 4-0 lead. 7 left.
You did awesome, mate.
Oh, gives himself the 34. Will he get a shot at it? CC coming in hot, he wants it. You can see it in his eyes. Oh, just inside. Professional. Jonny for a double 17. Will he go for it straight away? Of course he will.
Gonna go straight at it. Marker.
Oh. A wry smile.
Yeah, CC. I mean, great dart from CC. We're a very impartial
You
commentary
are
team.
incredibly good at being impartial.
I just look. You wouldn't even know who I'm going for.
Who are you going for, Scott?
No one. No one.
Yeah, of course, you're right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
Yeah, Jamie Hilton-Jones here, obviously disappointed because he's hungry for it. But I'm going to say goodbye to Jamie. Just mid-commentary.
Oh, hang on. Sam's got the mic.
We got the mic.
Oh, yeah, I'll talk. I'll have you on. What's going on?
Well, Jamie, just tell us about that game. Obviously, you're fucking, you're a little bit disappointed, but we've still got the playoffs.
Yeah, no, it always hurts to lose, but proud of the effort I put in. He just, I was only a stepping stone yesterday. He walked all over me because, I just ran out of gas in the tank, and today was a different story. He had to dig deep, and I was perched on my favourite double 10 to clinch a match, but he checked it out in the last leg. So, I mean, that's what a tall card holder does. They ain't over till it's over, and they've got 3 darts in hand. So, I love Haupai, honestly, all love for him, and it definitely hurts. But I mean, hey, woke up, sun was shining. I'm here with the opportunity to play darts, so we'll move on from the hurt. And I mean, out of contention clearly for the top 3, but which definitely hurts. But it's my second year on tour, so I'll just come into the World Series playoffs in Auckland, start of July, just come in hot and take care of business there now.
Well, you're going to be one of the favourites there, one of the top dogs. No one's going to want to play you. And imagine what a weekend it could be. You could qualify for both the New South Wales and the New Zealand Masters.
I'm just begging for the opportunity at one. But honestly, anything can happen on the day, and it's not the position we want to be in. But for everyone who's there playing, it's your own fault for not qualifying top 3. So. I'll put a lot of reps in, a lot of hours in the board until then, and hopefully seize the moment. But obviously it hurts right now, but we've got a long trip home. I'm not gonna lull over too much. I'll probably be asleep in the car, but it's all right. It is what it is, and thanks to everyone for supporting me. But I'll put all the hours in on the board that I can now, and come the playoff, I'm lucky enough to have that chance at another opportunity. So we're just coming guns blazing then, and hopefully seal the deal for all you fellas.
Love your attitude, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Positive, yeah. You'll get over this and you'll be back. We all know it.
Yeah.
You're number 4 in the Pro Tour ranking.
$100 Jamie makes the World Series stage.
We'll put that bet on.
Oh, nothing like a bit of frustration to fuel the fire, but well. Yeah.
Well done,
it is
mate.
what it is. It is what it
well
is.
done. Take the positives as you're already doing. You're already taking the positives.
It's a Sunday afternoon now. We've played darts today. We used to on Friday night, and yeah, it's been an absolute honour to have the opportunity to play for 3 days in a row, because Friday night was something special, and when you're going into that, it's like, you want to play well and play well Saturday, Sunday. It's hard to do it 3 days in a row, especially having played last weekend, and now we've got next weekend to look forward to. Nothing on the line next weekend except, hopefully a nice paycheck and a pretty wicked wrestling style bout. So, I can't wait for next weekend. I mean, what are we now? We're 4 in the afternoon now. We've got a 6.5 hour drive home, so I'm not looking forward to it. And I am at work tomorrow, so hopefully I have an apprentice with me and hopefully they do all the work, because, mate, it's going to be a nightmare.
All right, well, Jamie, rest up, mate. Well done today. And, we'll see you at the playoffs and go smash it. We want to see you on that stage.
Cheers, Sam. And, hey, shout out to Drowning Convention Darts, and shout out, obviously, to everyone who's tuning into the streams. These fellas have the platform they have because of you all tuning in. So, getting them behind New Zealand Darts, because, things like this, there's special moments. There's a lot of special things that happen, and we're all, as players, we're all privileged to have DPD provide it, to be able to provide and a platform for us and to broadcast it to the nation. So, getting in support and hopefully see you on the World Series stage.
Shut, bro.
My man.
Cheers, Jamie. I'll see you next time.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that was awesome from Jamie. What a great attitude this guy's got towards darts, especially after just coming off the disappointment of that loss to Hopes. But so we lost a bit of. There's a lot going on today. But Jonny's safely through against CC 5-1. So he's probably. I don't know have the points tally in front of us, but might well steal. Or not, I wouldn't say steal. He's by rights might make into that top 3 now. It's just between Cleaver and Big Rig's still in there, and Jonny. Pretty sure John Herring's safe. Should we get confirmation from the DPNZ guys? They'll probably be more across it than I am. So Haupai through, Jonny Tata through. I don't know if we know. I'm going to go and ask the team over here. Ask the McBeats. Oh, do we know who's guaranteed through at this stage? No. Is it still all up in the air? Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's quite exciting, right?
John Herring will make it, but we don't know where.
It depends. It depends on what happens in the next round.
Yeah, it's really tough.
Yeah. I couldn't have asked for a more dramatic afternoon. So it's all up for grabs right now. Who knows who's going to get one of those coveted spots at the Masters. Very exciting stuff. So we'll keep tuned. Jonny's got to make a flight at 5:30, so he's got about an hour and a half. But Jonny likes to cut it fine. Let's get back to the Farno, do the business, win the tournament, book his place, and head home. So Mark Cleaver and Jack Shepherd is 1 apiece on board 8, and then we've got Tukes and Anthony Benitez, who's the other quarter-finalist. Neither of those in contention for those spots, but getting some vital points towards the Pro Tour and that top 16. But a lot of people still hanging around with this. Yesterday, a few people left, but we're all coming around to see what's going to happen. Drama here at the darts. Hope you're tuning in. I'd call it, this is good Sunday entertainment, I'd say. I don't know what else is on the other channels. I'm going to leave you with shambles while I go to the bathroom.
Ladies and gents, we're here in Hamilton. It's a lively occasion. I've got Caleb Hope with me too. He might do a runner. He has. Wayne's just calling the next couple of games coming up, which is exciting. It looks like we've got Jonny through. I was outside just talking to him before. We've got Mark Cleaver on board number 6 playing Jack Shepherd. Anthony Benitez taking on Tukes on board number 2. Haupai Puha with an absolutely gorgeous way to finish a dart game against a very hard-fought Jamie Hilton-Jones. Jamie Hilton-Jones putting on a very good display, and Hope's just coming on top with a lovely checkout just on the death, last dart in hand too. Some very good darts played today. We had a lot on today, so just having a look through what's coming up for us. So the last of the quarters by the looks of it. Looks like Anthony Benitez taking on Tukes, Jack Shepherd and Mark Cleaver. Currently 1-1 or 2-1 to Mark Cleaver. Anthony Benitez is 3-2 up over Tukes.
So we've just done a little bit of a points calculation and a bit of a points tally on what's going on, so we can confirm that John Hurring has qualified for Auckland. So no matter what happens, Hurring is in. Now what's really interesting here is if Mark Cleaver wins this game, that puts Ben Robb out of the secured places for Auckland. Jonny Tata just won his last 16 game as his quarterfinals. And if Mark wins this one, then both of them have got enough points to overtake Ben Robb. John Hurring, a very happy man right now.
Can Jonny Tata still make the stage?
Yes, so Jonny Tata and Mark Cleaver. If Jonny, I believe, has already made the stage.
Right, yes.
So Jonny just won his last game against CC there, securing a spot on the stage. If Mark Cleaver wins this one, he secures his spot on the stage, and Ben Robb then has to play off in Pro Tour 9 and 10 Howick Club. But it is his hometown club. You know, you've got to fancy him picking up a win in his hometown.
Yeah, that's huge, eh? So a little bit of drama, you know, a little bit of a last minute dash for that spot, which is always exciting.
It keeps it so exciting for the fans and the people watching it. Like, you never want it sewn up. It's like the Premier League. You want it down to the last day. Jack Shepherd throwing everything at Mark Cleaver here. Oh, and here he is. The man of the moment, Mr. John Hurring. Congratulations on qualifying for the big dance in Auckland. How are you feeling?
Pretty stoked now. I had to rely on other results, but well, who cares? Yeah. I'm in, so don't matter.
So last year you did Aussie, this year New Zealand, and then still might be Aussie as well. What do you reckon the big difference is between the two?
Between New Zealand and Aussie? I think like Aussie is a bit of a lonely place because you're not surrounded by your people, I suppose. So the goal is always trying to get New Zealand just so you're playing in front of your crowd and your mates, and just a way different atmosphere when you're playing in your hometown, and you get to join your mates afterwards. Well, hopefully if they're allowed to go backstage, I suppose. But with that in an Aussie, you weren't allowed to go out on stage whatsoever, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. But hopefully, yeah, like sponsors and stuff like that was always wanted me to qualify for Auckland or Hamilton, and I'm pretty proud of myself that I finally reward them with that, so that they can go here and they can afford to go here, which is good. And then let's see how we go and try and get the Aussie spot as well.
Yeah, 100%. And it's been such a topsy-turvy this year. Cleaver's been top, Ben's been top, you've been top. It kind of switches all the time, and I suppose it does make it really exciting. But it must be crap from your end having to sit there. God, I've got to do something today.
Yeah, look, pretty good chance I'll lose my number one ranking from yesterday. But mate, I really don't care, to be honest. I've got the top 3 and that's all that matters to me at the moment, so let's go.
Yeah, major milestone. So what does the prep look like for Auckland then?
Well, knowing that I've got it secured, I suppose, just get your sponsors and your TV shirt sorted, which is good because you can get it done nice and early, where if you do the qualifiers in July, which is a month before August, it's real hard to get your shit done before then. It's a real tight schedule to get your shirt done. So now I can do that and relax and then just try to put more time on the board and hopefully be able to improve a lot from where I've been at the moment. So it's there, but today felt yuck, but yeah.
Yeah, it always seems to go like that though, eh? Like sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. And if you look at your practice routine, because you're always in and amongst it every year, and have been for quite a few years now. What is it like? What is your practice routine like? And anyone that's kind of listening that really wants to improve on their darts, what sort of advice would you give them?
You probably won't. You probably won't want my practice routine, to be fair. I don't really have like a regime. I normally just smash out the bullseyes for quite a while, and then do the triples for quite a while, and then go doubles. Then I do that for about half an hour or so, an hour. Then I'll play like a 501 app, and then just sort of see what I can gauge and what I can kind of average. That's generally my main routine.
Do you do much of the online darts? Are you open for business in terms of playing other Kiwi players, or do you kind of have you not really got too involved with the online kind of just playing anybody and randos?
I have in the past, but I've generally veered away from it because it's been real hard with the younger kids, and the setup I haven't had at home, the kids just interfered with a lot of my online stuff, so I didn't really enjoy it and just hated it, so I just stayed away from it over lockdown and the rest of it. But if I had a real good setup that was separate from the house, for sure I'd definitely play it. I'm definitely not open to it. I certainly would. I'm probably in a position now where I can do that now, where the kids are a bit older. So, but yeah, who knows?
Yeah. Well, again, congratulations, mate. Really proud of you. Go and fly that Kiwi flag proud, and give it the big one. When you get up there, give it the big one to everyone at home, and mate. I'm sure a massive.
Putting their hands out if I hit a 180. I was like, "Where are you, boys? Where are you?"
We'll be there, and we'll be nice and loud. You'll definitely be able to hear the drowning prevention darts crew. That's for sure.
Bloody oath,
yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, no, well played. Absolutely outstanding. Feel free to hang around and you can commentate on the next game if you want, or you can disappear. We're just filling time while we wait for Mark Cleaver and Jack Shepherd to finish up. So,
wow, if Cleaver gets through this, he's in prime position. But I'm pretty sure Jonny is safe now after winning that game. So I'm pretty sure he jumped Ben by 4. If Cleaver wins this game, he'll be exactly the same. So that means Ben will be out, which will mean he'll have to qualify, which is a shame. I would have loved to see Ben get there automatically.
Well, we were just saying though, obviously like the one in Christchurch, you dominated both days of that, and it's there is a little bit of home ground advantage, So, and it is Haupai, which is his home club, and
I don't really believe in the home ground advantage thing. To me, it's just more of a confidence thing. When you feel good, you play good. That's pretty much how I see it. I never felt good all day today whatsoever. Just absolutely yuck. All section play, first knockout game, lost that one. Pretty disappointing, but after yesterday's performance. But I felt like guys put me under pressure yesterday, and I found a way to get through it and clutch on doubles, but until the final. But today was yuck.
Yeah. And again, I mean, Charles, he's kind of come out and
he's two in a row, mate.
And he's been around for a long, but he's never really played Pro Tour. And I don't know whether or not you guys knew much about him before he turned up to this.
I knew Charles through region team, through playing regions, through council darts. So yeah, know him and beat him up until the last couple of tournaments. And yeah, I had Charles in the game today, but just doubles just killed me, like one up the other. And it was like, instead of being 3-1 up, I was 3-1 down and got the last leg, and I had a chance to go further, more legs, but just couldn't get it done. And yeah, that's what it is.
And he's been smoking it on tour. I mean, like, again, got to the final on his second attempt, on the DPNZ one. So, the Ghost Pepper coming in, giving some congrats.
Oh, just giving some congrats to my man Haring. He deserves it. He's probably the most naturally gifted darts tosser we have in New Zealand, and I love the bloke.
Good use of words there.
Just leave my lizard alone.
Very subtle. I mean, he does have some flaws. There was an incident with a gecko.
But we shall not speak that on.
We'll talk about that in the after hours. Yeah. All right. Well, Cleaver's still going. It's now 3-2 to Mark. Jack Shepherd's still fighting back.
Very slow game.
Yeah.
What the score was?
Yeah, 3-2, and it's Jack's 2. Oh, he's way ahead, Jack. Stay silly. Mark could need to find a treble.
Is it first to 5 or 6 in this game?
First to 5 in this one. Best of 9, yeah, first to 5.
Oh, Jack definitely needs this league. I think if Mark gets this league here, I think Mark will be home and host, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's not very often Mark gets towards the end of a game when he's not, firing. So
I think 140, 105 here, he might be right. Well done, mate. Anthony Gear.
as everybody starts getting out to go and get their flights, what time flight are you on? Are you home tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight, but in Auckland.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so 8:45, I think.
Yeah.
I tried Hamilton, and I would love to go out of Hamilton, but it's like $276 one way. But now we're going.
Always cheaper to go to the bigger centres.
We'll go try out to Auckland and go from there.
Oh, nice.
Back in Christchurch about 10:30, or 10 past 10 it lands, but yeah, about 10:30. Oh, Jack
Cleaver.
missed double. Double top.
Bullseye, I'm guessing. What did he have? 145. Cleaver won the 150.
He's not Cleaver set it up pretty good there. Put the pressure on.
He hasn't finished it, so Jack's back for a 20.
Yeah, 94, yeah.
Jack's back with a 20.
Go, Jackie boy.
Just preparing himself.
Not bad for a guy that's in the moon bird, eh?
Not bad at all, eh? We were saying
he didn't play yesterday because he was like, he couldn't walk.
And now look at him. We're saying it'll be the new go-to accessory for all dart players. Oh, he's not happy. Just over the top. Leaves himself 10. That looks
48.
like a 48.
48, double four. Double four, isn't it?
Yeah, double four left.
Double two to win the game.
Oh, just outside.
Let's go, Jackie boy.
Jack smells the door opening. That sounded like a creaking door to me.
Are you Ben's mate or are you not Ben's mate?
How much do you like him? Oh, and he nailed it. First dart. Nailed it. Brings it back to 3-all.
Ben will be watching this one closely because if Cleaver doesn't get through, Ben's through.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, I could be wrong.
No, I think that's
But
right.
I'm
I think
pretty
if
sure.
Mark loses this, I think then it's Ben, you, and Jonny.
Yeah. I still think Cleaver will get it done, to be honest.
I mean, I've said it quite a few times on there. Like you watch him and he doesn't lose very often. You know, he seems to find it as soon.
He does.
Waits till he's on his last leg, and you've got one to go, and all of a sudden he just clicks in and doesn't lose anything.
Over the people over the last few years, like Jack's been probably struggling mentally, but over the last, especially this year and a little bit of last year, and he has grown some balls, and he has been fighting for the guys that have thrown everything at him. Like when I played him at South Islands and I went all the way, and he's definitely impressed me because he was in a bad place last year where he got out of his head real quickly, but he seems to be finding a way through it. So hopefully, but I can't see him being Cleaver, to be honest.
Yeah.
John, just to confirm around this sort of growing some balls, did you sort of, was there some cupping and cough, sort of like a doctor's visit? Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there they are.
Is that how you get good at dogs?
Well, apparently. I mean, I've asked John to do it to me a number of times, but my averages aren't climbing.
Yeah, mine will be going down today. Terrible.
Sorry, John, I'll stop asking.
No, shame about today. Like, trying to get lose my fucking top spot, but oh well.
No, but you're through.
I'm through, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. But I want the spot, man. I want the top Woo! Right, there you go.
Going slow right down. Little 99 there from Cleaver to put himself the first one on a finish. He's got a 154 left.
20, 80, 100. 100?
Looks like 100. Oh, it's just a 60. If I was chalking, I would have given him more.
That's a 60. 54 to win the game, is it?
54 tops left. It looks like that was in.
No.
Oh, just under. Leaves himself 20, I think. But no, it's not even for the game. There's still 2 legs.
Oh, it is 2.
It's first to 5. Mark puts himself in a command and lead to get himself there, though. He's got 20 left. Jack leaves himself on the Shanghai.
Surely he's not going.
That looked awfully close, but it mustn't be in. Oh, he gives Jack another chance at the Shanghai.
Yeah, bust it, surely.
Yeah. All of that's kind of being removed nowadays, isn't it? It used to be rude to bust it if you were, if your opponent was on a finish. But I think a lot of that's to do with Luke Littler in the way that he just kind of goes for everything, and because he looks like he's out.
Yeah. I think double 10's probably better.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Jack's falling away a bit here. Not putting any pressure on.
And Mark's black for his 20. We want to go a little bit closer. There it is. Puts himself right in the driver's seat. Catch that. Cleaver puts himself in the driver's seat of this game. Quite a big crowd still hanging around. Apologies for the length of time. This game is taking a little bit longer. And then we'll be into the semi-finals. As John exits the commentary booth. Another massive congratulations to him. I mean, to make the big stage, that would be unbelievable. Starts off this leg with a solid 100, does Mark Cleaver. He's got a 4-3 lead. He will be looking to put this to bed as quickly as he can. It's been another phenomenal weekend here in Hamilton. A massive thank you to River City Dogs. The Hamilton Club, they've been outstanding. They've been really, really good with us. Cleaver hits in with a ton there. Leaves himself 260, puts himself in a commanding position. Depends on what Jack can do here. It looks like a 60, but I could be wrong. We are quite far away. My eyesight's better than I thought it would be. Cleaver hits in with another 70, 190 left. Jack will be needing a big treble here. Looks like that was a big... looks like he's scored the 60. That looks like an 80. Puts himself in with a 100. Mark leaves himself in a 136. Jack Shepherd's still not on a finish, but again he is chasing it down. He's about half the deficit in the last 3 darts. Looks just below the treble 20. That one looks in. Oh, that would looked like some super darts. A 137 to leave himself on 58. Cleaver needs to put out the 136. Jack's thrown really well. Not happy with the second dart. Jack's got the darts. He's got 58 left. Cleaver has put enough pressure on, I think. Still leaves himself on 94. That's not a gimme. 18 scored, leaves the tops. He wants it. Oh, that looks just over. There was no war. Leaves at 94 for Cleaver. Will he be able to peg it in 2? That looks awfully like a bullseye. He went an unconventional route there for the 94. Not entirely sure what that was. It was definitely looked like a bullseye. Oh, he missed the bullseye. That was me being very poor at maths. Now Jack's back for the. He's just hit the fat 20, looking for the double 10. Oh, he takes it to a last leg decider. We all heard it. The big wah takes it into the last leg. Mark has the darts first. Well, very much looks like a treble 20 to start with. And that looked like just the 60. Jack will want to pounce on that. And again, everything riding on this for Mark. I mean, his mum and sister are both watching. They both get so nervous watching him, and I'm not surprised. I mean, there's so many different ways he could have got this done, and instead he's leaving it to a last leg decider. It wouldn't be Mark Cleaver if it wasn't a last leg decider though, so it's the Cleaver we've come to know and love over the years. It's a 97 there. Jack, a much quicker player than Mr. Cleaver. Mark very meticulous in what he does. Jack likes to get up there and bully those darts in, up and back, even with a broken leg. He's probably double the speed of Mark's throw. The go-to accessory for every darts player now, a moon boot. He's proven that anybody can play in a moon boot regardless of broken leg or non-broken leg. See what I can do here. It looks like that was 100. Oh, it wasn't. It was a 55. Just slipped it into the treble 5 instead of the 20. Mark will want to leave himself in a finish here. Those look like two very good darts. Could be a 140. It could be 100. It could be 60. It was a 140. Leaves himself first one down to a finish, a 149. Jack will need to hit a big treble here. There's one. Oh, he slips it down into the 3. He'll be unhappy with that one. A 149 for Mark. It'll be 129. It won't go this time. Holds his hand out to the board. Unfortunately, it won't go this time, but Jack way back on 300, so Mark's got quite a bit of time to check out the 100. And once this game's finished, we'll be straight into the semi-finals. Everything's slowed down a little bit, so that looks like a 20. 60. Mark leaves himself 40. Jack Shepherd's still way back on 222. If anybody could finish at 222, it would probably be Jack Shepherd, to be fair. He's quite the talent. And Cleaver fancies himself for 40. He's left it tidy. Can he get it done first dart? And he does get it done first dart. Mark Cleaver also making the stage. My goodness, that's our 3. Big condolences to Ben Robb for being knocked out today. He is a true legend of New Zealand darts, and you've got to feel for him being in there the entire way until today, and then all of a sudden the results go in completely different ways, and now he's got to play off for it. And we should now very quickly hopefully be getting into our next game. Another great shot by H.
No, it wasn't. It was shit.
Yeah.
It was actually. Can I interrupt? Are we
You
live?
can. Yeah, we are live. Yeah.
It was pretty poor by
Yeah, it
H's
was.
standards, to
It
be
was.
fair. It must be something to do with the shirt he's wearing, I think.
I think it's only because he's got half of his hair up and the other half's down.
It also could be that. It could be that.
Half a man today.
Half a comb over is not a good look, eh?
It's not, no, yeah. We all prefer the full crown, So we're just to see which game will be up next on the stream. The guys from Wellington are all heading off. A big thank you to the Ghost Pepper. Well played to CC, Craig Caldwell.
Yeah.
Well played all weekend. How was your weekend, mate? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, well, I actually picked up some points and it's been a bloody struggle the whole weekend, but I kind of feel that Friday night, the Cleaver Classic winning that has just boosted me up, and took some good scalps over the weekend, so I think it's onwards and upwards for me.
Yeah, brilliant.
So I'm looking forward to what Canterbury Open next week. And,
Yeah, Colonel Classic, and then we've got the Pro Tour again in July, 5th of July, I
Are
think.
you guys down there for the Colonel?
Not the Colonels, no, but we'll be back for the Pro Tour, so.
Nationals, so yeah.
Yeah, hoping to be down there for Nationals. All right, well, have a good flight home. Well played today, well played on Friday. I'm pleased we could help grow your confidence, mate.
Awesome, mate. Been awesome week.
Thanks, Craig. All Alrighty. Board 7. I can hand over to Sam now in the commentary booth. I think you guys are sick of listening to me, or
Alright, yeah, I'll take over. Alright, we're going to drag Kani in for a conversation. So I'm here with Kani. I actually asked Bianca originally. I was like, "Oh, Bianca, would you want to chat?" And she pointed straight at you, Kani. But you're obviously here for the Sunday session. A bit of drama here today with the top 3 spots up for grabs. What have you thought of the day?
Bro, there's been some wicked games, some strong averages, and there's some players that I thought would have qualified that didn't, and some that qualified that shouldn't have. So it's been a bloody tough day for everyone here.
And well, let's talk a bit about you're going over to the youth World Championships in Gibraltar. You coach your sons Preston and Tiffany. Tell us a bit about what's happening there and going over to Gibraltar for the World Champs.
Yep. So hopefully, I've got the up and coming Luke Littler. We started our academy July last year, called the Te Aro Pūtahi Junior Darts Academy, based in Tupuro. It's a JDC run academy under the Oceania wing. We were introduced to it by Matiu and Kirihawea, who run the Taumataro Junior Darts Academy, where the likes of Bailey Day and Jadine Black have come out of the up-and-comer Upinui Kaiwai. He's doing mean through that. And just with the JDC and that, we're hoping to, we're definitely sending a strong team over to Gibraltar. And everyone but me is looking forward to it, because 17 hours is only one of the flights. Mm-hmm. There's probably one thing I'm not looking forward to. But other than that, we're definitely keen as to get over there.
Was that, I think I saw something about that. There's a sort of a training or a coaching certificate you can get, is that right?
Yeah. So you sit a coaching seminar run via the JDC. Well, actually, JDC runs it, but it's a branch under the PDC. And once you get your certificate, then you can start an academy. And all you're doing is coaching accuracy with the kids, and you try your best to coach them in maths. But what I mean by that is that on pretty much all the dart programs that are out there now, and all the darting apps, they all have the JDC routine, which is Shanghai 10 to 15, one dart at every double in order from 1 to ball,
right,
and then Shanghai 15 to 20s.
Okay. So it's kind of like a set format of how to, Well, because, the way I play darts and the way I like darts is by, have a bit of fun and, more, everyone plays 501, but making it entertaining to be able to train and practice. How do you introduce a bit of that kind of fun element to the coaching and the training?
We've actually started using the golf style. How many darts it should take you to hit a 3-dart or 2-dart finish, and then versus how many darts it actually takes you. And that also teaches the kids the breakdowns on how to finish if they hit a single when they're going for a triple, or where to start in terms of finishes. Like 119 and 129 still gets a lot of adults. A lot of them still start on the 20. Doesn't leave you an out.
Well, it's almost, it's a bit, like if you don't know the maths and you sort of go triple 19 and you've got to figure out 57 off your number, it's easier in your, seems to make sense to go for the 60, because then you can work it out from there. But like you said, on a 129, that's not going to be any good.
No, you had a single 20, you got 2 darts in your hand and you left yourself 109.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, 99. Oh, you're 109 off the 129, yeah. Is when you start on a 19, if you hit a single 19, then you know you've got 100 left or you've got 110 left or whatever. Everybody knows those finishes, but those basic finishes where everyone's got those ways that the TV goes, but the logical way, and you're not playing on TV, so you should always play it safe. Play the percentage.
Well, Luke Littler, he's a shining example of the guy's 18, but he can count probably maybe better than any player in history almost. Like the way he counts the game, and he does the double doubles, and he just plays it differently. And it's quite. I feel like he's a good example because everyone's looking at Luke Littler, everyone's inspired by him, but the use of seeing. And to be like him, you've got to be able to count like him. It's a big part of his game, right?
Yep, absolutely. And that's the other thing is that a lot of people don't like kids chalking. When we take kids away to tournaments, that we always say to them, look, if somebody's looking for a chalker, ask if they're okay with you chalking. We know you can count in a classroom, we know you can count a board, but can you handle the pressure of writing up on a whiteboard as well as trying to count the board?
Well, that's probably what I remember when I first started. Well, my first darts experience at a club when I was about 18, and I went along to this place, and I threw a few darts, and they asked me to chalk, and it was petrifying. That was the scary bit, and you have to kind of get used to that and just be comfortable because it's such a big part of the game. And I know technology's coming through, and there is a way where you can actually not ever count or chalk if you don't need to, because we've got AI and Scholia and all that kind of stuff. But to be a professional dart player and make it, you've got to be able to do it.
Yep, that's right. Look, some people can chalk, some people can throw amazing darts, but you need to be able to combine the both of them together during a match.
Yeah.
To be able to produce the results, and hopefully one day be like Hopes. Become a professional dart player.
We got Preston here, your son. I don't know if you want to have a little yarn, and we've heard from your dad's perspective for coaching. How do you? We're talking a lot about the counting and the maths and how big that is. Getting comfortable with that because you can hit that triple and double over and over, but you got to know how to count, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's all a fundamental of the game, eh? You've got to learn it if you want to play it. That's how we learned ourselves. If we couldn't count, then we wouldn't play.
Yeah.
And well, it's worked out.
And obviously, we'll just check in here as Hopes. It's the treble 17.
103, check out from Hopes. Super darts from.
Well, the World Cup partners here, Mark Cleaver and Haupai Puha.
Yeah, that's definitely different. Just used to seeing Ben and Hopes play on the world stage, eh?
Yeah, different combination this year.
Yeah, but well done to Mark Dave for making their team. 180 from Mark.
I'm a little bit sad about Mark Cleaver making the World Cup team with Haupai Puha, as I'm managing Region 3 men's team this year in Motueka, and Mark Cleaver was actually our top qualifier for the team, but he only trialled out because he still wasn't guaranteed making the World Cup.
So you've lost him.
Yeah.
So we've lost him, and
they've lost a big part of the team right there.
Well, we can be forgiven, I'm sure, for going over to the World Cup to represent Aotearoa, but I understand your pain too.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I wish him all the best. I wish it wasn't him going, especially because we had a couple of fellas that missed out on making the team that probably could have been an integral part of the team, but unfortunately not. And in our region playoffs, Mark Cleaver only lost one game the whole day, and that was to Tipene.
Oh, what's that?
All players. First game up.
First game up.
Back-to-back 180s.
Now this day's gone well though. See, good darts all around, eh? Look at his average.
111.
And 112 for this one leg. The lead he has, it's bloody huge.
He wants to show up his doubles partner here, apparently, by just making a statement.
He wants to prove his point to why he earned his spot, eh? Well, it looks like he's performing well enough to even just better as well. Well, just hopefully they can do good at the Worlds, eh?
Yeah, I was looking at a bit of a history of the World Cup of Darts team for Aotearoa, and I think the best might have been 2019. They got to the quarters, lost to Japan, I think, in the quarterfinals. So let's see what they get. We'd love a bit of a run for the Kiwi boys. And Mark Cleaver, been on the big stage a couple of times, but this is his real big moment to shine.
Definitely. Especially for Worlds as well. He earned the spot, so hopefully he can perform well.
Yep, he's definitely playing well, and that's why he is sitting in the position that he is.
Well, he started the season, he had a couple of wins at Capimana. He won both those back-to-back, which put him in a prime position for the World Cup spot. Probably faded off a little bit, but now he's come back because there was this spot at the World Masters, but he's won a couple of WDFs. He was winning the singles last week as well. Won the doubles with Jamie Hilton-Jones. Like, you can't stop this guy winning.
He's a strong player, definitely. He knows how to cope under the pressure.
Looks like the double one's in.
Good dart. Best of 11 semi-final. Is it going to be best 11 for the finals in?
Best of 13 for the final. Hopes puts in a 140. You played any games against Hopes? I'm sure both of you have you played in practice or played any comps?
Nah, not really. Just some little sneaky games.
Yeah.
Little 3-1s in there.
I played.
What about you, Kani?
Yeah, I played Hopes when he was still brand new to the scene.
Yeah, right.
So he was strong then, but his breakdowns were not as strong as what they are now.
Yeah.
Managed to get that one over him, and I've been thankful that I've never had to play him since.
So you got a win over Hopes?
Yep.
Love it.
But I only played him once, and I'd like to keep it that way. So every time he's on TV, I can always say, oh, well, I've beaten him.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that it was probably his first year playing competition darts around New Zealand.
When was that? Do you remember roughly?
Oh, nah. I've been playing for so long.
Well, yeah, Hopes is he won yesterday, took out John Herring in the final, looking to go back to back for the DPNZ Pro Tours 7 and 8.
Well, it looks like he has to get through his Worlds partner first, eh?
Exactly, yeah. There's still a lot of work to do.
Putting up a good fight over Mark Cleaver. Oh, outside. 96.
What's your favourite practice game to play, Preston?
Oh, it's definitely a double start or straight start 170A.
And try and take that in 6 darts?
Yeah. 3 is even better, but whatever it
true,
is. Yeah.
True.
First to 5 in that, then be warm from there. Double 8 for this league. Just on the wire. Mark Cleaver for the 101.
Break the throw here for a 3-1.
Is that a triple?
Might be single.
Oh, double 16. Oh, just outside. Hopes to take this league. points. Nice.
They're managing to hold their throw. These sort of games is when it's crucial to win that first spill.
We got in the other semi-final, Jonny Tata's 4-1 up on Anthony Benitez. I think Anthony plays more of the darts councils, but he's turned up this weekend and he's had a good run, especially today. But Jonny just being Jonny, averaging 85. He normally averages between 85, 95.
Yeah. Hope's looking to fill it up. And he hits it onto the 555.
Johnny's was meant to be flying at 5:30 today, but I don't think he's going to make that one.
Well, I see the boys from Christchurch and they all bailed before the semi so they could catch their flight.
Yeah. Do you guys fly much, or are you pretty much driving all over the place?
More driving.
Yeah.
They've got this really good guy that just drives.
Oh, who would that be?
got a coach, got a cook, got a drive.
The designated driver's a massive part of the team. Yeah.
Man in many things, this fella. Long drives everywhere. We got a long one coming up in a couple of weeks. Going down to Motueka. Oh, that's going to be a long one.
You guys wouldn't even need to know GPS now. You know the whole way around the country, every single road, every single turn.
Every pothole.
Oh, there's a pothole there. Yep, swerve around it. However, we're a bit the same with we don't travel nearly as much as you guys do, but yeah, we do fair few Ks on the road as well. It's all part of the journey. It's the road trips and the fun and the banter. Who has control of the music in the car?
They can alternate. Just
it always changes whoever's phone connects first.
Yeah, whoever wins that battle.
That's just it. But otherwise, I can travel in the quiet.
Yeah.
I can travel and just listen to the road.
Yeah. No, sometimes it's good to do that as well. Just turn the music off and.
Yeah. So sometimes I get in my feels when I'm listening to a song and start singing away with it, and it takes my focus off the road.
Yeah.
I also stall the van lots.
Oh
with
dear.
Music playing loud.
So you have a van?
Yeah, we travel on a 12-seater train.
Oh. Wow. You're travelling in style.
Comfortably.
Yeah. Right, we're 2-2 here. Oh, sorry, Hopes has just taken it for 3-2.
It's a good break of throw there. Cleaver missed 2 darts at double 8, I think it was.
Yeah, 92 plays 87. Jonny 4-2 against Anthony Benitez. It's got very quiet in here, Kani.
Yes.
Very quiet.
It's very strange, actually, being in here and it's this quiet. But then again, most of the noisy buggers in there have been put out.
Either left or been kicked out, one of the two.
Yeah.
Because darts crowds aren't usually this silent.
No, I don't think I've ever been in an event. I chalked on board 11 earlier and you could hear a pin drop in there and there was 3 games being played.
Yeah. Haupai well in control of this leg. 161. Cleaver way back. Expect him to consolidate the holder throw or the breaker throw.
Yeah, well, 161. And Cleaver on 296.
60, so expect Hopes to go 4-2 up here. So yeah, these guys both going to be heading over to Germany in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So it'll be their last tournament, I believe their last tournament on New Zealand soil for till then.
Oh, I thought they were both travelling to Christchurch.
Oh, of course, the Colonel Classic. Apologies, you're right. Glad you're here, Kani, to correct my mistakes.
Yeah, well.
Everyone's going down to that. I'm getting FOMO because I'm not going to be there, but I'll be tuning in. Are you heading down there, Kani?
No, we've got a memorial tournament at our club.
Oh, yeah.
Open Piers event that is full.
Yeah.
We're at max capacity, so that'll be another good day. We have some strong pairings and that heading for that too.
Yeah.
We did have some people heading down to the Colonel Classic ask if we could change our date so they could attend. So we are a very popular club when it comes to tournaments.
Yeah. Oh, we'd love to visit. Come to a Tokoroa club. 'Cause, yeah, never been to your club, so we'd love to come along and check it out. You seem like a bit of a hub of the central North Island of darts and what you're doing with the juniors especially.
Yep, definitely. We've only got 12 boards, so we cap our numbers whenever we have tournaments and that. But we do our best because it depends on the event that determines what our numbers are kept at. Because obviously you don't want 100 people crammed into 12 boards.
Yeah.
But
we create a bit of demand there as well because people better get in because it will be sold out, be over capacity.
Yep. So next weekend we have a memorial Open Piers tournament, and there's another club. There's a club in Hamilton that's also having a memorial Piers on the same date. Our first prize is $1,000, I think. Can't even remember what theirs was. Maybe 300 or something like that. But yep, we've had a lot of local sponsorship for that event, including Stone Fixer, James and Rochelle Crane, known as Ozzy and Rocky. They've jumped on board to sponsor that event. So, and then we have our annual Mixed Threes, which has been a big tournament for nearly 24. Oh, actually no, we'll be over 25 now. I think it started in '98, and we've only missed one.
Yeah.
Since
Due to
COVID.
COVID?
Yeah.
And probably your threes wasn't good for COVID, was it?
No, but that is a big tournament. It used to be turn up and register on the day, but we would start at 9 a.m. and the last dart wouldn't be thrown until 1:30 a.m. the next day. So we've definitely stopped that, and we've gone to capping our numbers.
Yeah, well, sounds like one of our tournaments we run.
That's my kind of tournament, then.
Yeah, we usually have a tournament to decide who bowls off first. That'll take 12 hours, and then we're like, right, well, you get to bowl first. Let's go.
Was one of the most ridiculous tournaments we ever ran. We probably played for maybe 5 hours, and it was just for one person to be eliminated. It was amazing.
We've got a bit better at running tournaments, especially when we're doing the exhibitions and people are actually paying to watch. Then we try and make it a bit more streamlined and be done at a relatively respectful hour.
I think there was another great one where there was a 15-man game, all having one dart, 14 other people before you all go, and whoever won that got to bull off first.
Privilege to be able to bull off first. You need to earn it.
You did. Didn't really mean as much as we thought it would.
Cleaver here, just to hold his throw. Hopes to put the pressure on. That's in first start.
He's been cleaning up that double 10 this afternoon. Cleaver has. He's playing really well. He needed that get over Jack Shepherd in the quarterfinals. I guess it's a safe double to leave them on at the moment. Hopefully, Hopes is taking note of what he can leave his partner on, and I hope Cleaver's doing the same, taking notes, and hopefully it'll work.
So cool that we get a preview of the World Cup team, eh? It's good to see them play against each other.
Throwing some decent averages as well. Cleaver on a 91 average. That'll get you far.
Jonny and Anthony Benitez are four apiece on a couple of boards over in the other semi-final.
What a run from Anthony. Absolute great run today.
Oh, Cleaver on a 180 chance. Oh, slipped it down into the 1-2-1. 240 left. Good catch there from Hopes. Cleaver's still got the darts though, against the throw. He'll want to find that treble to leave himself first down to a finish. Looks like that was a 3. Hopes will be expecting at least a ton to leave himself on a 170. Could be the first 170 on the stream if he gets it.
And Shambles has just informed us that Jonny's just taken out 32. It's 5-4 to Jonny Tata. He is definitely missing his flight at 5:30. That's gone. I don't know how he's going to win this, play the final, and make the 5:30 flight.
I can't see that happening. Hopefully the 7
He needs to
PM
stop
flight is not
booking an
full.
earlier flight and just knowing that he's going to be in the later stages. It's not a flexi. It's not a flexi. We got Tippany here, the other son of Kani, another talented darts player. How are you enjoying your day, mate?
Oh yeah, it's going good.
Love it. Man, a few words, this guy.
Lets his darts do the talking.
Yeah, exactly.
They do.
Hopes on 87.
Well, the Tippany and Preston were the in our around the world championships. He was smashing that. Do you guys play much around the world as practice, or not too much?
Nah, not much.
Yeah, it's a bit of it's a baby's game, really, isn't it?
Just win the tournament.
Yeah, that's what we do. Turn up and win the tournament. Win the big prizes.
Cleaver's moved to a 5-3 lead. Now it looks like he's got the darts. Approaching the hockey first for the win.
Looking to get one up on his partner here. So he hopes will be the I think in the World Cup the highest seeded player will throw first and most legs, so it'll be Hope leading the charge.
I think we'd leave it up to team manager Stu Irwin to decide the pecking
Stingray,
order, you know.
yeah.
Let the Stingray pick up some tactics and see what they can do.
I do think the rhythm of these two players will help them out massively at the World Cup.
There's a lot of players that go up on that stage, they just want to get their darts done, get up there, throw real quick.
And they will be probably the slowest pairing in the World Cup. That's just going to be they're methodical. I'd describe them both as very methodical players. But those together, yeah, they'll be one of the slower teams, and that might frustrate a lot of teams as well. What do you think, Kani?
Yep. I would absolutely not like to play either of them, especially with their pace is what keeps them the stronger team when it comes to it. And both of them playing at the same time together in the pairs could do a lot of people's heads in, which could be a bonus for everyone.
Yeah.
Just having a squiz at the other board on the other side there and They're both on 5. They've both got 5 left and they've both just had a bust each. Anthony needs this to make it 5 each.
Anthony's in the madhouse. Jonny for 5 to take it 6-4. Jonny misses. Anthony. Hopes has got a 41 to go 5-4.
Anthony checked the league yet to make it 5 apiece.
So we're down to decide between Jonny and Anthony for a place in the final of DPNZ Pro Tour number 8. Mark Cleaver got an outside shot of a 1-3-4 to take the game. Goes 18s, he hits a single.
First up.
Bends the wire.
Sits that one in there nicely.
5-4, break a throw. Jonny and Anthony both start up with a 140 each in their decider. Jonny another 140. Hopes looks for the 180. Oh, he switches. 177, looks like.
He played a match before where he went 177, 125, 177. Hopes.
Yeah.
Good catch from Cleaver.
You can cut the tension in here with a knife.
It is pretty tense.
But it is.
It is pretty tense.
Which is quite surprising considering now everything's been decided, but there's a lot riding on one to win today.
Jonny's got a 131. Didn't take it out, he's got 40 left. Benitez on 146. As Hopes looks to get an 88 to level it up. And we might have a decider there. Hits the single one. He's not going to be able to finish it. But Mark Cleaver way back. No
Might
pressure.
be able to finish this 2-4-1 from here.
Needs to find a big treble. Put him down there. Oh, and that's unlucky. Got a fancy Hopes for a 52.
Jonny Tata just checked that 40 out with his lucky third dart. It was a very mild celebration over Anthony Benitez, who celebrated 4 of the 5 leagues that he won.
Well, Jonny Tata's not one for celebrations, is he?
Gave it the big one there, though.
Did
Gave
he?
it the big
Oh, I
one.
missed that.
I heard the wah. Picking up from Jamie Hilton-Jones. Shout out to him. I'm sure he's on his way home and watching now. Had a great performance today and just couldn't quite get there in the end against Hopes.
Hopes has got 1 dart here for this double 8. Otherwise, Cleaver. Well, I think he's missed that from the angle. Yeah, so Cleaver back for 80 to take out this semi-final. No, he goes tops, the cheeky monkey.
Cheeky bastard. Cheeky.
Oh, he's got tops now.
Monkey in this commentary box,
And he hits it. And Cleaver takes out his World Cup of Darts partner, Haupai Puha, in the semi-final 6-4. So we'll be back here for Jonny Tata against Mark Cleaver for the final. Thanks to Kani, Tiffany, Preston.
Great work.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, team. Outstanding. Thank you. All right, we'll go and get the next one ready.
We will head over here. I mean, what an outstanding game of darts that was. There's photos going on. We'll get in on that one. Oh, you missed it. Never mind. To the dogs. Well played. Well played. Get a quick photo of the World Cup team there.
What took your game so long?
Outstanding.
Oh, the wife. You got to do what you're told here.
Just getting some photos. Yeah. I was just
trying to hang in there.
I'll just grab two quick words with you before you head off, because obviously, and we'll turn around and face the camera. I'll jump around this side. So, hey, that was so cool to see the World Cup playoff there. How was that game between the two of you? Like that was cat and mouse, wasn't it?
Well, I wasn't expecting to win because I always put Hopes up there. You know, I just play my darts and do what I do. Hopes knows what I can do, and I know what he can do. And it's on the day. We both had shots. He gave me 2 legs I shouldn't have had.
But you took them, and that's what darts is about, eh? And how have you enjoyed being back in New Zealand, mate? Like, so you've been back for a little while now?
Yeah, no, it's been good. It's been humbling as well. I expect to come back and be as good, if not better than I was before. But, you know, it is difficult. But, I was just hanging in there. Like, my show was hitting triples for fun, and I was just trying to pick away and take my chances, and just couldn't make it to the last leg in the end.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a great leg of darts from both of you. Good luck for the World Cup. Go smash it, boys, from us. This will be the last time we see you before we go, so good luck. Go hit it hard. Go fly the flag proud. We will all be up and watching, so go smash it, all right? Have a safe flight home, and we'll catch you later. Hearing from the World Cup pairing. It's so exciting to be part of the World Cup pairing between Hopes and Mark Cleaver. Coming up next, obviously, we do have the final, which will be between Mark the Maestro Cleaver and Jonny JT Tata. Jonny just getting himself prepared. As is Mark. Celebrity chalker there from Big Birdie, always does an awesome job. One of the cornerstones of the darting community, really. Turns up all the time. So, yeah, always chalking, always a willing participant in all of it. We'll let Jonny get himself prepared. Can't wait for this final. It will be a magnificent one. The two players that both needed to perform today to get through have done exactly that, and both of them have made the final. I think it probably makes it a little bit easier for Ben Robb to swallow as well, knowing that both of these players have made it all the way through to the end. I think if one of them had scraped through to the semis and then got knocked straight out. But again, Mark Cleaver showing his class there, throwing a nice big average.
20 metres.
The commentary team may need to leave halfway through the final. They've got a flight to catch. However, I will be sticking around, making sure that you get all of the action right until the very end. Final time will throw the adverts on and let them go. Just a reminder, if anybody does want to get your business noticed in the world of darts, then please get in touch with us at Drowning Prevention Darts. You can find us on our Facebook page, or you can email us at info@splashsave.org. All of the money that we get through sponsorship will go towards making these events bigger and better and getting more and more players the ability to be able to play in the Pro Tour, get themselves around the country and really challenge themselves against the best of the best in New Zealand. Again, Mr. Haupai Puha's here, and what a class act. Said that he felt that he wanted to come back bigger and better. I think he's done that. I mean, from watching him since he got his tour card, he really has just got class all over him. He knows how to throw a dart. He's getting more and more clinical on those big moments and big finishes. Genuinely can't wait to see him in the World Cup. Alright, so just having a look through the comments here on our YouTube page. Again, yeah, apologies with the stream. That was on a different board. It wasn't actually on the stream board, but because it was a quality game between Mark Cleaver and Jack Shepherd, we thought we would watch it on Darts Connect and commentate it for you without it being on the screen. Danny Porter's asked what it costs to fly from one island to the other. Really, it kind of depends. A lot of the players book themselves in nice and early so they can get on the tour, and obviously you get the cheaper flights the earlier that you book. So a lot of the players, as soon as that DPNZ calendar comes out, they'll book themselves in, they'll book all of their flights. Jonny has fallen foul of that today because he booked his flights non-flexi. And his flight is taking off in roughly about 20 minutes. And it's at least a 20-minute drive to the airport from where we are. So Jonny definitely missing his 5:30 flight. But I suppose that's the risk that you take when you book in really early.
Catch you, bro. Love you.
And that was H there. Heading off now. Time to head back up to Auckland. Nice drive from Hamilton to Auckland, straight away. And again, same with Big Bird. He was an absolute legend over the weekend. It is so cool to be working with all of the players, seeing what they're all about. They're all so generous with their time, helping players, helping new guys on the tour, and definitely helping us with this streaming stuff. For those of you that know us, no, we are just making this up as we go along. It is great fun, but the more that these guys are jumping in and helping us out, the better it will be. So we've got Mark Cleaver and Jonny Tata about ready to go. Not quite yet though, sorry, there's a little bit of a blip there. Thank you to David Adams again for the weekend. Loving the stream, and we love you too, Dave. You're an absolute legend for us, and we want to keep you on. Why don't you tune into the stream and you can hear it. I'm just talking cucks. How are we? Have you had a great day?
Yeah, good thing.
It's going to be a great final. I'm looking forward to this one.
Who we got?
We've got Jonny Tata versus Mark Cleaver, the two that needed to go a long way in today to get onto the stage in Auckland. They're both in the final.
Well,
the question is it just a game, just an old game for Mark Cleaver because he's already made it into the World Cup team, or does Jonny fight for this because he's already in the top 3, so top five, sorry. So,
and I think the winner of this actually becomes the New Zealand number 1 going into Auckland.
Wow, that's always an accomplishment, eh?
It's always on the line being New Zealand number 1, eh? It's what we all dream of, you know what I mean? Not all of us can be Marley Prime.
Well, that's it, bro.
I would agree, Danny. I would never book myself to go home on the night of the tournament. We always travel back on the Monday just because we never know how far this will go into and how long the games will take. The players are almost ready. We're just a bit of crowd congestion going on. We're just trying to get the crowd sorted. We need a caller.
Oh, no.
Oh, you can definitely do the calling, bro.
No.
Come on.
Rock, scissors, paper.
No, I've got to do the stream, bro.
Oh, no, rock, scissors, paper.
I can't
either you
call
do
it,
the stream or either... Come on, bro. Look, the fans on it.
Let's find someone else. We need
Come
to
on,
find
brother.
someone else.
Come on, brother.
Oh, we found someone. We delayed enough. We delayed enough that it wasn't us.
Go B.
Alrighty, and we will get the stream up and running for you there. We have a caller. We need a chalker.
I can chalk. No, rock, scissors, paper. Come on.
No, you do. I'm busy.
I'm chalk.
All right, I think we're up. We're looking good. Oh, yeah.
You the announcer and the joker at the same time.
No, because he's got the...
We need a... Yeah, there we go. We've got the chalker.
You'll be the announcer.
Players are still warming up. Alrighty, and it looks like we are ready. Looks like our chalker's ready, our caller's ready. I will start getting the scores ready as we watch the bull off here. Mark Cleaver to bull first. That was outside, opportunity for Jonny to get the dance. And he nails it. Mark Cleaver to Jonny Tata to throw first. I'm just pulling up these scores for you, and then we will get into the commentary booth. Solid 60 there from Jonny. Yes, as I was saying, we'll always come back on the Monday as opposed to the Sunday, just because you never know what time these things are going to finish, and it is a long drive back to Wellington, that's for sure. Well played, Wayne. Yes. Olive, I know, it's never easy to find a chalker when you need one. Seems to be the one thing that nobody ever wants to do. And as we said, both of these needed to have a strong day today, and they've really come through on top. Both of them in the final. I believe this might even put the winner at New Zealand number 1, whoever wins this one, as they were both on equal points at the beginning of the day. The loser will get 16 points and the winner will get 20 points. Let me pull up what the scorecards are.
And the winner will get $1,000, and the runner-up will get $500. So there's a $500 difference in this game as well. Not a bad way to finish your weekend.
So with the runner-up getting 16 points, that would put them above. So John Hurring didn't pick up any points today, unfortunately, so he stays on 88. Ben Robb got 4 points, which puts him on 84. Now this is where it gets interesting. So up next was Mark Cleaver and Jonny Tata were both on 76 points. Jamie Hilton-Jones needed a really strong run to the final, which unfortunately he didn't manage today, but he gave it a bloody good crack. So with them on 76, that would put the runner-up on 92, and the winner would be on 96. So whoever wins this is for New Zealand's #1 spot going into Auckland. So however this finishes, John Hurring will finish third. And we're just waiting to see who the New Zealand #1 is. Oh, and there's a first 180 from Mark Cleaver. Outstanding. Let's hope Johnny's not on his missed flight. Let's hope he can keep it in tune for this.
Well, might be on the same flight as us then. If he's, I don't know what he's doing now. Is he getting a lift back home, or is he going on at 7 p.m?
He might be
with
driving
us?
back to Wellington with us.
It could be. Yeah.
I doubt that.
I highly doubt it as well.
No, I believe him and Ra have changed their flights. I think they are on the same flight as you back
I
to
doubt
Wellington.
there's any more flights out of Hamilton after 7 o'clock to Wellington.
I would doubt it.
It's going to be the darts boys at 7 p.m. Scotty Menzies is probably already in the Corrie Lounge, I expect.
Sticking back some waters. Hopefully he's watching the stream. I'm sure he is. We have an unknown caller today. Somebody got pulled out of the crowd at the last minute, Dave. It's because you left early.
David Adams has done his fair share of calling this weekend. Cleaver Classic on Friday, yesterday, made the semis. He's done a lot of work. Rest up, David. You deserve it.
You've earned it. You've earned it, son. Hopefully you're not far away from your destination. Enjoying your safe travels.
Johnny, tops.
Oh, Jonny Tata, the showboat top finish. Puts himself in a 2-0 up. Cleaver needed a Shanghai. Darts Connect just taking a little bit of time to load. Oh, 180 followed by it. Oh, Jonny Tata. What a set of darts those were.
Well, Johnny averaging a ton plus at the moment.
Not for the first time today either, and one of his knockout games as well as one of the pool plays, he was rocking over 107 average in both of those. He's definitely got the darts on him. In his first knockout game, he was rocking a 97 average until the last 3 darts. Dropped down to a 91, but that'll still win you a lot of games. Super response from Cleaver. Puts it in the realm. Jonny finding those trebles. Trebles are flying in this game. Mark needs to find another one to keep the pressure on. Not the treble 5 though, we weren't looking for that. Just the 55, he'll be disappointed. Jonny only a 47 back. The first one to a finish. Cleaver, you feel, needs to score at least a ton here. That's a good second dart. Oh, and just slipped it into the 5. It was a good dart. Great second dart.
Oh, it's on. Oh, 25 left. An honest attempt at the ball. Really gave it a good crack. 25 left. Oh, there's the 3. The 140 to go. 120 left. Lovely last dart. Lovely last dart to leave 60. There's the 9, double 8. And clinical from Jonny Tata. Really wants to get that flight, I think.
Well, it leaves in 10 minutes, so if he can finish this match and get to his flight, which the airport's 20 minutes away, I'll be very impressed.
We just need Scott Menzies to send a helicopter. That will probably get him to the airport in enough time from here. I think it's a 17-minute drive, and I think in a helicopter, especially Scott Menzies' helicopter, the Ghost Chopper.
The Ghost Chopper.
I think you'd get there in 5 minutes. So, Scotty, if you're listening, get the chopper ready. All right, you go and commission that pilot and get to the chopper. Unfortunately, Danny, we can't use the Target Omni on this tool, and that is purely because it's a Winmore Pro Tool. Need to make sure that we keep the sponsors happy. And with having Dart Connect, it does make the scores so much easier to keep an eye on. But you are right, the thing it does remove is the requirement to find a chalker for every game. So was I, Danny. So was I. Yes, Cleaver will want to leave the 100 at least. Another big treble. Oh, that's not what he was after. Backs it up though. A super 120 to leave himself on 150. Jonny way back in this leg. He needs to find some big trebles. And there's 2 of them. Puts himself right back into contention. Cleaver still has 6 darts at this. 93. 74. Oh, and what a dart to leave himself on 20. That was a super set from Mark Cleaver.
20 left.
Absolutely shown his class to leave himself 20. Oh, 137 from Jonny. That was great darts. Tips himself up into the 90 average. Oh, Cleaver sleeping around. He went into the double 15. He wanted the double 10. You can still see the hole in the board where he left that. That was not far away. Jonny wanted the double 16. Oh, and he pings the double 8. Jonny is on fire today. He is hungry. I haven't seen him this hungry since the 16 qualifier last year, but he seems unstoppable today.
I'll make a prediction now, and it's not an outlandish prediction. I think Jonny Tata is going to be in that World Cup team either next year or the year after. He's not far off. I think he's going to be there, and I'd love to see him. Love to see him in that World Cup team.
I would agree, and I think it's a big goal of his. You know, he loves representing New Zealand on the big stage. He did really well at the WDO a couple of years ago. When he came in the, what was it? WDF, sorry. He made the quarterfinals. The furthest the Kiwis ever made it in the Lakeside. Solid 125 there. And another very well professionally run tournament from DPNZ. These guys are absolutely class at what they do. It's not easy to put a darts tournament on, let alone for rubbish players, let alone for the big professionals, and they just seem to nail it every time.
.140 from Jonny to leave himself the Shanghai. He's walking all over Mark Cleaver at the moment. Maybe Cleaver's run out a bit of gas. The pressure is off for him for the Masters qualifiers, and he's got a good points haul for today. Jonny for the double top gets the bounce out. Cleaver for 125. 4-0 already on Jonny's throw. Cleaver has a heap of work to do to get back into this one. 25. Misses the triple. Jonny for a 40 to go 5-0 in front. There it is. That first one was off the board, but he adjusted pretty well. Not off the board, but off camera shot. I'm sure he never hit off the board. That would be a wild accusation. Yeah. 5-0. What's Jonny averaging there? We can't quite see it on the screen there. Some in the 80s. 88.
And a shout out to Danny Porter, an Aussie legend, on the chat. I would agree with you. Jonny and Mark are two of the nicest guys in darts. I mean, to be fair, everyone on this Pro Tour is a top quality person. So welcoming, so generous with their time. More than happy to give anybody a little pep talk. Oh, super 125 there from Jonny. A real good community feel in New Zealand darts. And hippie as well, I would agree. Got quite a few tuning in. Ben Wheeler, yes, I would agree. That I will tell you what, I would agree. I have not met a shocking dart player on this tour.
Apart from yourself. But you can't meet yourself.
No, I was talking about personality, not ability.
Standard-wise, it's like, well, there's definitely been a few of them.
Can we just make it clear now, I never put myself in the same standard as the people in this room. I think I heard it best when I'm a chucker, not a thrower. You know, like these guys can throw, I chuck.
Big difference.
Oh, Marley Prime has joined in on the chat.
What's Marley got to say for himself?
Marley's backing Jonny all the way.
Well, good prediction, Marley. Well done. I'd also back Jonny at this stage.
See, I think it will get to 6-0 and then Mark Cleaver will come back and win 7-6. That's my prediction.
Well, Jonny for double 4.
And there's the 6 now. Now it's time for Mark's comeback. I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah, well, what a work to do.
Oh, and a shout out to the Spitfire watching at home as well, who's saying we're doing a great job on the commentary.
Wow, well, that's
very high
praise
praise.
From the Spitfire. A hard man to impress.
Especially at this time of the night. The fact we're still nailing it, we're going well. Connor Nolan just JTing in the chat. He sat right next to us. He could be making good use of his time and, you know, replying to the chat, but instead he's just posting random things. Oh, lucky for you, Danny. We're just approaching 5:30 p.m. here in New Zealand. Started this morning at 9:30. Registration closed by 9 o'clock. It's always a big day of darts. I think they had 96 here yesterday and 86 here today. So really good turnout for the DPNZ, and every single player here is just quality. Oh, there's a 180 by Jonny. I have to say, maybe my prediction could be slightly off.
Cleaver want to get done here 7-zip, but it's looking pretty likely. In fact, it's almost looking definite at this stage. And they're playing on board 7. We're going to have a board 7-0 final, because Jonny isn't letting up and Cleaver's way back. Jonny's going to have 6 starts from 120. But Mark will be happy with his weekend. He secured his his place in the top 3. He's going over to the World Cup.
Can
He's
he
a man
seal it
in
with
good
a shang?
form.
Can he seal it with a shang, Johnny? There's the
Locked
it's
to
on.
bed.
It's on.
It's always on.
Oh, it's not anymore.
It's not on now.
Yes, Olive, I can confirm Johnny has 100% missed his flight. Let's hope he's booked onto the 7
It's
o'clock.
flying now.
We might try and get an interview with Tata to see what's going on with the flight situation. But let's just wait and see what happens. Oh, Johnny Tata. A 7-0 drumming in the final. Absolutely outstanding. We'll run over and try and get a quick interview with him. He'll be running off to go and get his flight. You go. Yeah. So Wayne will give out the presentation, and then what we'll do is we will grab a quick interview, maybe with them both.
I'm on the 7 o'clock.
Okay, we can confirm he is on the 7 o'clock flight. Shout out to Mark Cleaver coming second. Really, really strong performance for him. Not only is he on his way to the World Cup, but he is also there on the Auckland stage. Mark, how are you feeling?
I'm knackered, bro. I'm absolutely
man.
shattered.
It's been a massive weekend of darts.
It
A
has.
huge
After Friday
weekend.
night and all the rest of it. I mean, I'm just so tired, and I'm quite grateful I got this far, to tell the truth.
I mean, both you and Johnny needed to get maximum points today. I think that puts Johnny number 1 in New Zealand. You going to number 2, and John Hurring's now number 3.
Yeah,
So.
I know, but you know, I had a great game against Haupai. I think I played my best darts against him, and Johnny, I had nothing because I was actually burnt out.
Yeah, it's a long day of darts, isn't it?
Oh, man, people got no idea, eh? People got no idea what we go through and what we have to do. It's been a big day since, what, 9 o'clock this morning?
I think most people were about 8:30, I think, warming up. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of darts today.
A lot of darts.
But happy for Johnny, he's been playing awesome darts. Plays some amazing darts, really.
Get in there, Mark. Get in there. Maestro lapping it up from the crowd. Yes, Johnny Tata. And the danger, John Hurring. So confirmed our 3 qualifiers for Auckland guaranteed. Is Johnny Tata is number 1 spot. Mark Cleaver is number 2 spot, and John Hurring takes number 3 spot. And my God, we are going to give those PDC boys hell when they come over. If you guys are watching over there in the UK, get prepared, because these boys know how to throw a dart, and don't take them lightly. Absolutely outstanding. So along with Damien Header, Simon Whitlock and Haupai Puha are all confirmed. And then we are just waiting to hear who the Aussie qualifiers are. Thank you, Wayne.
And it's lifted darts right throughout New Zealand with numbers. And now live on YouTube, and those numbers through YouTube are increasing every day. So it's not only DPNZ they're promoting darts as a whole, and I know that one of the hotels in Wellington that they spend a lot of time with, we're showing it live to 100 odd people today. So it's amazing. keep up the good work.
Thank you, Wayne.
We certainly appreciate it. So, the club's not usually open on Sunday, so we certainly appreciate the girls on the bar and President here.
Just trying to find John. Oh, there he is. I found him. Looking for Johnny Tata. Thank you, Wayne. Massive shout out to the McBeaths again. Wonderful tournament. Let's just try and grab the man of the moment. Hey, Johnny. Johnny, as always, trying to avoid an interview, but we will get him for you.
My God, it's lucky it's me this time again. Third time lucky for me.
Hey, that's it. Yeah. You did.
No way my husband would listen to you. I'll be down backstage with him and you're at the front. There you go.
There you go, in the family section. That's where you want to
It's
be.
not as if it's much fun now because you're not allowed cameras, you're not allowed to be mixed with the pros, you're not allowed to. Yeah, whereas when I
Alright, so just while we're waiting, I might as well get myself in shot and, thank you again for everybody that's joined in on the stream. We hope you have enjoyed it today. Johnny's just going to grab a quick photo with the McBeaths, and then we should have him ready to go. A lot of press going on. This is a huge day for New Zealand darts. Again, the one time of the year, well, until the ANZ Premier League came up, but it was the one time a year that these guys get to get up on stage, get to play the likes of Luke Littler, Luke Humphreys. Who else is coming there? Chris Dobie's coming. I'm really looking forward to seeing him from my hometown in Newcastle. Can't wait to see Chris Dobie over here, and really, really exciting. So, and here he is. We'll just get you to jump over there. Well, look at you, eh? My goodness. So we came in this weekend. It was all up in the air. You and Cleaver on same points, but both of you, who it could have been anyone, coming out on top, and now in New Zealand #1 again.
I know. What a coincidence, hey? No, it was a great day. Yeah, really enjoyed myself. I was always looking over at Mark and thinking, has he been put out yet? No, he hasn't been put out, so we've got to keep on going. And then funny enough, we met in the final, so
Yeah, crazy. It must have been a little bit of a sigh of relief when Ben and John went out early doors. That must have given you a little bit of...
Definitely was, yeah. I don't know what the points were when they went out, but I just thought keep going and see what happens, and yeah, no, it worked out great. So
worth missing a float for you.
It was, mate. It was. Thank you to the Ghost Pepper for helping us out with those flights, and yeah.
No, he's an absolute legend, the Ghost Pepper. Love you. Well, look, I won't keep you long because I know you do need to go and get your flight, but just want to say a massive congratulations. Like, Auckland stage, what does it mean for you? Like, you absolutely... I remember you were one of the first experiences for me of being backstage, and you played so well against Peter Wright. Yeah. Then you were this close against Rob Cross, and the fire that came off you after that stage performance probably got me a lot more into darts than before. So, I mean, for you to be able to be back up there again in Auckland, big crowd, what does that mean for you?
It means heaps, man. Honestly, like, the last 2 years I made it through the qualifiers, so I wasn't through the rankings, and to be able to make it through to the, to that stage again through rankings, and not have to go through that pressure of the qualifiers again, I feel great. It was a big goal for this year, so yeah, I'm really excited, and same thing. At the end of the day, I don't really care who I draw. I'm just happy to be up there and try and give it my best and see what happens.
Well, now you've got 2 months to relax and just kick
I
back.
know.
You know, just time on the practice board. That's
Try for
it.
the New South Wales one now, so
yeah, definitely. So you'll be in Auckland qualifying for that one as well. Like not playing the days, but you'll play the Aussie qualifier.
Try for the Aussie qualifier.
Awesome. Now, well, what I will say, congratulations, New Zealand's number one. Well done,
that
Johnny.
sounds cool, man.
It does
That
sound
sounds
good.
cool.
Yeah, well played, bro. Outstanding weekend. And that's it from us. What a weekend. New Zealand's number one. New Zealand's number two over there. Shout out to John Hurring. Unlucky to Ben Robb. Unlucky to Jamie. Like, you guys qualifier. 5th and 6th of July. We'll be there. Make sure you tune in. Remember to like our page, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get our notifications, and we will see you in about a month and a bit. So 5th and 6th of July. Make sure you tune into the World Cup. Support Mark Cleaver. Support Haupai Puha. Flying the flag for New Zealand darts. We will see you in a month.